we will start the session um, by seeing what happened whilst you left the orphanage and went to confront Strahd and kill your companion.
Can't believe he turned down my advances.
Yeah.
Feel
What a
so
homophobe.
rejected. Seriously.
How dare he?
You showed them Dream instead.
Gleister, I believe you were kneeling in front of these children. The gaggling group of small, sad, crying children.
Yes. And I had just given Freak his sword and shield, which they are before him, because that was how I purposely made them. So he's gonna practice with them and become strong. But first, I want to address the other children and say, "Children, stay here for a moment. Freak and I have to go do something."
What do we have to
Do
go
they-
do?
I give him a grim expression, but I don't answer, and I gesture for him to, come with me through the door into through the door that Strahd broke again. So I stop right before we go through the broken door, which should be open because it's broken.
Yes, it should be.
Okay. And then we step out, and I pick up my shield solemnly off of Myrtle's poor fallen form. Out of character, it really, really hurt seeing that prose you had written about there might have been a possibility of Myrtle surviving if I had been more observant. But in any case, yes, I solemnly wait and watch for Freak to slowly understand the situation.
You lead Freak into the hallway, and he's clutching onto your hand as you go, sort of trembling with each step, though he's trying to be strong. But when you remove your shield, his gaze falls upon Myrtle's tiny, lifeless form, and his hand slips from yours as he takes a small, shaky step backward, and his lips fall open wordlessly as his bottom lip begins to tremble.
Yeah, I kneel down and I embrace him, as comforting as I can. Kind of gently pat his head. I say, "Listen, boy. Even at your age, you've known horrors that most adults can only imagine. You've seen the malice that lurks at the heart of this wretched world." And then I turn to look at him and I say, "Look into my eyes. No, I've seen it too. And I can tell you from experience that giving in to despair means letting the bastards win." And then I give him sort of a more manic look, and I say, "The bastards cannot be permitted to win." Does he look like he can form a response, or is he just breaking down in sobs?
Tears well up in his eyes, and they continue and brimming until they spill over, leaving little trails down his cheeks. You can tell that he's trying to hold his jaw. He's trying to keep a strong face, a strong disposition, but he finally stifles a little sob and his small body crumples against you and he buries his face into your tunic or your bloody mail. And he holds you tightly, uh, trying so hard again to wrap his whole body around you. And you can tell that he is unfortunately quite broken, but
Oh, no doubt.
by a loss that is too great for him to understand at this tender age.
Patting him on the back, and I say, I can teach you discipline. You need to carry on. And then I push him away, sort of from me, and hold him by the shoulders, and I say, the other is fighting spirit. But you must ignite that within yourself. I sense there is much anger in you, outrage at the cruelty you suffered. I too know how this feels. And at this point, I start picking the sword and shield that he had dropped back up, and placing them firmly in his hands again. And I will show you how to focus that anger. Use it to pursue dark vengeance. And then when I say the catchphrase, like there's a thunderclap in the background. And then I give him a couple of seconds to process that. And then I get his attention again and look him in the eyes and say, well, what will it be, boy? You may feel you have lost the only family you had left, but will you surrender to your tragic fate? Or will you seize the opportunity we've given you and steel yourself to struggle against the darkness?
He listens to you, his face red, his nose dripping slightly as he gazes up at your face, and he takes the sword and the shield as you hand it to him, his fingers sort of curling around each of the handles. And as you ask him what'll it be, he stands a bit straighter and he holds both piece of wooden defense up a little bit higher. I'll I'll be strong. I'll be just like you. I'll protect them. I'll protect you. We'll protect each other. You're my family now.
Exactly. Put my hand on his shoulder firmly and give it a squeeze. And I say, from today on, you're reborn. Name is Friedrich now, not Freak. The only person who knew you as Freak is gone. And you're going to have to forge ahead, running your own destiny. Friedrich Poitain. My last name, by the way. Anyone wasn't following that?
Yes. Yes, I got it. It's a good name. Thanks. I like that a lot more.
Leicester doesn't say this, but like, I'm the player. I'm saying this. Of course, he fucking would. What kind of a name was Freak? It's not very dignified.
No, it's terrible. It is as
No.
written, so that's sad.
No, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But I've given him a name that we could just say that, like, oh no, Freak was the nickname of his true name, which I've given him, which is Friedrich. And
Yeah, you free them.
oh, he has exactly. Hey, that's a nice touch. Didn't even think about that. Well, he is now on the path of dark vengeance. So I will take him back into the other room and start showing him moves. I'm gonna train him how to do a proper sword slash while holding the shield, and then a backhand, and then a shield punch. And then those three moves, I will instruct him to practice 100 times a day, every day without exception, until he gets strong enough
Okay.
that swinging these is nothing to him. And you gotta add more weight. Discipline and fighting spirit, boy. Right, and that's it for me. That's you guys can jump back to everybody else's thing.
Butter, 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 butter.
Uh,
Yes.
back at the St. Angel's Church. Well, uh, you can all see as the final blow is made upon this vampire spawn. Irina finally, stops her careful watch of where she's needed most, and she stumbles forward, a hand raised to her mouth with her face etched in grief, and she kneels down by Father Lucian's body, and her fingers brush against his cold hand, and tears slip down her cheeks as well. He only wanted to protect us, to bring some light into this wretched place. I didn't mean. I never wanted. And she looks back at you and up to you, Nysa, as you step over to her.
I put
First
my
Father Donovich, now Father Lucian. Everywhere I go, those who try to help me die for it.
I kneel down and I put my hand on her shoulder. I know, this has been a series of unfortunate for those who follow the Morning Lord, and I put my hand on his face and close his eyes. But he is now at peace and no longer at the hands of those who are trying to use him. And um, we have to put this city at peace now.
I just don't know how to get past the guilt. I feel like it's all my fault.
It's not your fault. It's Strahd's fault. He is the one who is creating all of this pain and suffering, and that's our job to make sure that we keep you safe and save as many people as we can. But unfortunately, with powerful beings like Strahd, um, death is an unfortunate. Um, what's the word I'm looking for?
Inevitability.
Yeah,
Mm.
death is
Mhm.
inevitable with beings like Strahd. But we got to stay strong, or else we let him win.
I suppose you're right. It will take me some time, but try to keep in mind what you said. Just please let me pray over him for a little while.
Absolutely. And then I go over here and I say my own silent prayer for the poor priest and for the rest of the children that died in the town. But you said that Milavaj, out of character really quick,
Mhm.
Milavaj, we didn't know whether or not he was dead. I just couldn't tell during combat, correct?
Yes, he did not roll high enough at the time.
Okay.
But you're welcome to give it a shot now.
I'm going to give myself guidance.
Okay. Beautiful.
And was that medicine? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow, very good. You kneel down beside Milivaj, and in the stillness of the church, now that things have settled, you place your warm, or I guess maybe Dragonborn are cold-blooded. You place your fingertips against his neck, and you wait. And you wait. And you close your eyes. And you very, very, very lightly detect a slow, slow beat of his heart.
Okay. Milavaj is alive, but barely hanging on. Um, does anybody have a potion of healing or are we in agreement that I use my last spell slot as long as I have my preserve life?
Sturg will stumble out. He'll take out the health potion and put it on the bench and say, "If you think it's necessary, go ahead."
Thank you, sir. It's very
Aw,
sweet.
thank you so much, Sturg. I pick it up and I uncap it and pour it into his mouth.
Just holding Navarre's head like a little basketball.
Jesus Christ.
You pour the liquid onto Milavage's lips, and some of the redness trickles down the corner of his lips. But then his eyes open, slowly, flutteringly, and he looks up at you with a look of confusion. He doesn't seem to recognize who you are, or where he is, or what's happened for a moment. But then he jumps up quickly onto his feet and spins around as though he's looking for something frantically. Where is he? He was just here. What's going on?
Who's he that you are speaking of?
Devil.
The devil, the Dreadlord. Father
Um,
Lucian, where did he go?
well, the Dreadlord is gone. He disappeared. Unfortunately, Farlucian didn't make it, thanks to the devil.
Oh. No.
But we were able to save you and a couple other kids at the orphanage.
Oh no, the children. I was here with Father Lucian when everything started happening, and I didn't think he could protect himself. The children, I didn't even think about them. Stupid. Oh, he said that they're all right.
They're okay. It's not your
Thank the
fault.
Morning Lord.
It's okay. You cannot be held responsible for what has happened. Don't take it to heart. And what matters now is we got you up, and the devil is gone, and we can move on from here.
I think I need to sit down. And he sort of like stumbles backwards and plops down hard into the pew beside you, Sturg. And he is like placing his forehead in his hands and suddenly seems to notice what you hold. And he yelps with fright and leaps up, rushing into one of the rooms in the back with a slamming of the door.
Don't worry, she's already dead.
Nearby to all of you remains your companion's lifeless form. Navarra's body lies sprawled on the wooden floor, a dark pool of blood slowly widening beneath her as she's been laid there. And the severed head in your hands, Sturg, have her features still frozen in a hauntingly serene sort of expression. Her eyes are completely vacant at first look, but perhaps there's a trace of something, maybe the echo of her last struggle against Strahd's control, or perhaps it's imagined.
I'm just playing with the head like a little
I mean,
ball.
she
twisting in my arm.
very well could have been in cahoots with him this whole time.
Quite possible. Well, we were chasing the spawn. He's talking to Sterg and Mallory at this. When we were attempting to chase down the spawn, she immediately headed in this direction on her own.
Yeah, she
Aw.
abandoned us in the middle of combat.
Well,
Hmm.
you are gonna have a hell of a time convincing Gleister of that. He was fond of her. He thought that we had all agreed that, yeah, the whole thing was with whatever her relationship with Strahd was. It was first hinted at when they, came in the middle of the night at the Rena's house. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When first time we saw him? That was actually one of my favorite scenes in the game so far, and that was the night that me and Sturk tripped out on eating child pies. But yeah, but after that encounter, me and my two trusted companions, Jarell and Nysa, had a conversation where we agreed that we weren't going to be suspicious of her because we think she's a good person. You guys remember that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
remember that. Yep.
all
And
right.
then she pulled a
Well,
crossbow on me.
She did, and then she fought Strahd.
well,
Well,
okay. We can't. I'm willing to forgive her because Sturg really wanted it. She got hit by the axe by unwillingly. Look, all I'm saying is he's the kind of person who likes to see the best in people, and your theory may be correct that she was in cahoots with Sturg the whole time. He's just not that willing to accept reality when it goes against his preconceived beliefs.
But also, Glacier does not know that all
Yeah,
of this
no,
happened
I've
because he's at the orphanage.
Yeah, not yet.
exact.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that I keep bringing up is you guys all. Obviously, Sturg's idea is just to run up and be like, "Here's nicest severed head, piece of shit," and watch it crush his spirit. Which
Navarro.
reminds me,
Navarro.
yeah, Navarro's severed. Doesn't
You said
Sturg have
Nysa.
Navarro's? Oh, I'm sorry, not
So it
Nysa.
begins.
Okay.
schizophrenia.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Navarro's severed head. By the way, Mallory wanders over to Sturg. What kind of roll would he have to make to try to snatch the severed head away?
I guess
Um,
athletics. I'm holding with both hands. I
yeah.
don't know.
Athletics
Can I
are, or you could do straight dex, if you wanted it to be especially fair. But Mallory's kind of a quick little guy, so I'm keen on acrobatics versus acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah, acrobatics, perfect.
Not that bad.
Ah,
Oh man, you
Hey,
disrespect
hands
him.
off,
Like
Roach.
it's like a Harlem Globetrotters move.
He
Just
holds
hold
it
it
up
above his
above
head.
his head.
I just shove him back like this is mine. Get your own, weirdo.
Jump for it.
I
So-
believe it might be best for us to go ensure Gleister and the rest of the children are still safe. There's still at least two more spawn out there.
Oh yeah. Well, let's...
Yeah, Irina stands and she nods as soon as Jarell makes a suggestion. Yes, please. I need to see the children. I'm so worried for them. But after that, we should not delay too long speaking to the burgomaster. So we ought to make time for that tomorrow. This whole thing cannot go unanswered.
I'm right.
Glad we are all on the same page for that.
Yes. So
Okay,
let us
so
proceed to the orphanage.
Yeah, back to the orphanage.
I'm still carrying the head.
Yes, we know.
And then
You all.
on the way over, I'll pull her aside and let her know about Myrtle's poor, unfortunate demise, so that way she's not she's prepared for when she walks in the door.
Very good. Very good. As you all step outside, the night is now eerily muted. It's no longer filled with the panic screams of only a handful of moments ago, but a mournful quiet, punctuated by scattered wails and the soft cries of those mourning in the shadows. You cross the road to the orphanage, passing villagers huddled together, clinging to one another as they absorb the horrors that have ravaged their town. As you take the few steps that lead to the orphanage door, the heaviness of those same horrors does press upon your shoulders. Not even the brave and strong adventurers are immune to what has occurred this evening.
Well, you guys, today has been a day.
Yeah, not a very good one, unfortunately.
Um. Okay, so go back and we should let Glacier know what's going on with Navara and why she's not with us.
Derek still
Somebody-
holding her head.
Yeah.
Strahd,
Put
if you
that
could
damn
just
thing down.
stay outside and not, if you insist on handling it, I need you to stay outside and not traumatize the children. They've been traumatized enough today.
Fine. He'll just sit in the bush with his head.
Arena rushes in and goes to Myrtle's body and does a little bit more crying over her.
Sterg, what's Mallory doing?
That guy just judging me from the shadows, being annoyed he couldn't steal the head from me. Jealous.
Yes. And Jarell closes the door to make sure that Gleister doesn't see Derek out there, like, playing hacky sack with Mallory and Navarre's head.
Why are you hating?
You are the one who is hating.
Someone commented why it looks like that. Why are we hating? It's glorious. I'm artistic.
You guys, it's something. You guys walk in and you see the children. They're more comfortably strewn about the room now that things have settled. But they do look like a group of displaced children just sort of perched all over. And Gleister and Freak, to your knowledge, are doing a little bit of sparring in the middle of the room. But you can see that Freak's face is blotchy and red.
Yeah, he's just very clumsily trying to swing around this practice sword, which is clearly too heavy for him. And Ice has his own sword out and is demonstrating the slash backhand field punch routine, and shouting, "Discipline! Discipline! Discipline!"
Oh God.
Gleister, I believe, you step outside the room for just a moment.
I nod and sheath my sword and store my shield, and I look to Friedrich and I say, "That's only 22. What did I say? 100. Continue." And then I walk.
Yes, sir.
We will step out here so we don't traumatize children further. I don't quite know how to tell you this, but it appears that Navarra was working with Strahd. I don't know for how long.
Okay. Strahd. Well, she seemed to be afraid of him, though. Remember?
Yeah, she
She
attacked us.
that night at the house, the guy came in and she was kind of like shrinking away.
I believe he held some sort of sway over her. Perhaps she was scared of losing her free will against him.
Okay.
He was at the church, and instead of helping us, she drew her crossbow upon Therrig and I.
It was probably maybe you were just standing right. You were just standing right next to Sturg. She was probably just drawing him on Sturg. And I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm sure you had it coming, right?
She attacked us
Right?
on Strahd's orders,
Yes.
and it is unclear as to whether or not it was due to her own free will or if she was under some sort of magical trance. But we unfortunately had to defend ourselves, and she didn't win.
We lost very badly.
She fell.
She is with the Morning Lord now.
Oh, he sinks to his knees and starts to weep. And he doesn't say it, but he's kind of shrugging, like, for fuck's sake, could this night get any worse? And he shut the fuck up, Sturg.
He's like, Myrtle could be a vampire. I heard him thinking.
But wherever he is, he's out in the bushes playing with the severed head, and at that exact moment, that
You
Gleister
see,
had
he's
the
sitting on the
thought.
front. If you open the door, you'll see it.
Yeah, great, thank you. But at that exact
problem.
moment, the Gleister was having the thought that things couldn't be worse. Sturg was just doing something really funny with the head, and he laughed out loud. And
I'll
I
throw
don't know,
as high as I can.
it was just the perfect timing that, like, he heard Sturg's malevolent chortle at that exact moment. So Gleister smashes his gauntleted fist into the wooden floor in frustration, and he stands up and he looks at Jarell and Nysa gravely, and he says, "Listen, I understand that she's fallen. She was our companion, and we will honor her. But I don't believe for a second that she willfully betrayed us. This is just another reason to beat that piece of shit Strahd. We're gonna kill him, We're gonna chop his goddamn head off.
Yeah.
We're going to go medieval on his ass."
We are absolutely 100%. All the vengeance.
Yes.
We just wanted you to be prepared for when you walked outside.
What?
Yes.
Outside. And he starts to nervously approach the front. I guess the door opens. Mallory, do you do it? Does Mallory do
Do
anything?
shit. He just looks at you.
Okay.
Silent judger.
And I
hey.
see Sturg playing with Navarro's severed head, and I need to
Catch.
make a roll. Do I need to make a roll to recognize it?
Oh
Or
no,
does it
you
be-
recognize it instantly. She's
Oh,
got
great.
a
That's what I wanna
very, I
ask
mean,
you.
she had a very distinct sort of face, pale skin, blue hair, streaked with white, pointed ears. Her tattooing
Okay,
on her
great.
face.
Wonderful. I scream in horror and God damn it, Sturg,
Do
you
you
brought this on
catch?
yourself. No, I'm not gonna fucking catch it. I scream in horror and roll initiative, motherfucker. We're going PvP.
Why?
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
If you need
And then you're gonna
initiative
wrestle
for
me.
that. Oh.
And then you're
That
gonna
was-
wrestle me to the... Okay,
That was Gleister's scream.
I scream in horror. I scream in horror and I raise my fists like I'm gonna punch you in the face, and then you clearly get the drop on me and wrestle me.
Okay. I'm just gonna athletics wrestle you, cause.
First,
I
mean-
let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
let's give a verbal confirmation that all parties are in agreement to this.
Yeah,
Beautiful. Continue. Get your ass kicked.
I'm
or
literally
not.
down for anything.
I know
Oh,
you
boy.
typically are.
All right, so yeah,
My bar is so low.
Gleister screams in horror and springs at you like he's gonna try to beat the shit out of you, and then you immediately put him in a submission hold. God, you're such a terrible person. Do you know that?
Hey man, no outside help. You get out of here, you little out of initiative gamer.
Well, I appreciate
I
that,
see
but
you.
Still go down. So yes, Strahd, you react to my clear attempt to jump you with my fists. And
Great.
can you describe the sort of submission hold you got me in? Is it a half
Oh yeah, I got you in a full Nelson. Got both your arms in a little lock in the back. I got my right arm over your neck. You can't move your
Okay.
arms. You can't move.
You are
and you can't move, you're just my
grappled.
friend. Yeah, you're my
All
friend.
right, so on your next turn, which is now because I was last in initiative, you can make another roll to pin me. Is that correct?
Yes, but you have to have your turn, which is whether you try to escape or not. It's not a stun.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess I do have a turn, I suppose.
You do
Yeah,
get one.
I'm not that broken. I hope.
All right, so my opposed athletics check to try to escape. A little better.
That's pretty good. I will remind you, you don't always have to make a check to escape. You can still do an attacks. Oof, yeah, I know. I think you're
shit.
being my friend. Yeah, the
No.
combat music made
Right.
him go serious.
All right, so
But
then that is
is
you,
your
and
action.
now you can pin.
Yes, now I can most definitely try and pin you to the ground, which I will.
You should have just let me punch you, but I guess that's not Sturg.
No, I guess I want to pin you.
Jarrell runs out of the front door and begins to leap on the two of you as you tussle.
You can
Oh, yeah,
try
I
and
guess-
punch me
I
while
guess-
grappled.
Nysa and Jarrell were still in the building when I walked out, and they just heard me scream, and then probably heard the slam of my armored body being grappled. So, 10 was your athletics to pin me, right?
Yeah,
Bummer.
good to beat it then.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, you're not pinned, but you're still grappled.
All right, still grappled, not pinned though. I'll take it. And then does Jarrell come in this turn?
Mhm.
Okay, so then that is me. I'm still going to attempt to. Actually, no. I guess maybe I'll try to punch you.
Yeah, you can.
I love filler
straight roll.
episodes.
What do I roll?
It's
what do I
unarmed.
roll for my? Okay.
Well,
I'd have to-
D20 if you are proficient in it.
I don't reckon that I am, but I'm wearing gauntlets. It's got to count for
Are
something.
we talking unarmed strike? Is what your question was?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
that like
I'm trying to
D20
to
plus strength.
Kidney
Strength.
punch you.
Yeah, strength.
D20 plus your strength modifier, and because you are wearing gauntlets, I'll give you a +1 to damage. Just a flat
All right,
plus
so that's
one.
a 20. That's a 21. So that's a hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
All right, and then what's the
Shit,
damage?
I'm candy.
It's
What's
your
the dice?
strength modifier.
Yeah, 1 plus your
I don't-
strength.
Oh, okay. So then 4 damage total. I give you a good kidney punch while you got me grappled.
I don't budge, but you did something.
No, I did. Yeah.
All right.
Luckily you're beat up already.
Feels like you're hitting a steel wall.
Jarrell is just going to yell at you to both cut this shit out. Both of you, cut it out. We've both been through enough. We don't need you two fighting each other. And also, get this thing out of here. And he grabs Navarro's head.
Yeah. You just carry that around, you'll get a dead person's disease.
And then I will carry that
You're gonna
head
get leprosy.
and just kind of toss it around the corner somewhere over here.
Fucking grim.
Delicious. Goodbye, Navarro's head. So kind of you.
Oh my gosh.
Okey-dokey. So that was his turn, so we're back up to Sturg.
Nice.
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 Oh, I'm sorry, nice over you rolled into.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I stepped into it, so I felt the need to do initiative. I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself just in case I get hit in the crossfire, and I'm just gonna step back a little bit and also yell at you guys to knock it off because I'm not healing either one of you. If you bludgeon each other to death, you will be sleeping it off.
I mean,
Well, on my turn,
We can't do
I'm gonna take
PvP violence.
All right, fair enough. It is my turn, which is after Sturgs, but I am gonna with some savings throw. I'm gonna make it with advantage because both Jarrell and Nysa told me to cut the shit out. And then if I'm successful, I will stop. Sturg, do you have any such plans, or are you just you're having fun wrestling?
I mean, to him, this is just us just fucking around. Like, I don't know why he's not angry. He's just like, oh, just wrestling, I guess.
That's what we're doing, buddy. That's what we're doing.
He truly does not understand that Gleister is upset because you have his friend's severed head and you're playing with it like a...
He has an intelligence of 8. This is like a fucking... This is like a dog playing fetch with you at this point.
Alright, yeah, I guess that's fair. It's also hard to believe that we've literally all only known each other for like a week. Or how many
Yeah.
days has it been?
Just
Lisa
do
just
things.
has the heart of gold and wants everybody to be the way he
4 days.
perceives them.
This is the 5th day,
Yeah,
or the
Yeah.
4th, depending on how you look
not
at
a
it.
good week.
But no, I would say that it fits my character that he feels like we've been best friends forever. All
Well,
of us.
That and he's
Um,
been peppered with tragedy for the whole day.
Boy, yeah.
Real bad time. Real bad times. All right. You are blade warded. Nice. All set.
Yes. Sorry.
Beautiful. Sturgalerg.
Ping pong. Get on the ground.
They're like
this-
straight up wrestling.
I'll do like the really painful one where you grab your leg and you like try and like disjoint it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Damn, that was close.
you are
Don't
restrained
you
on the
still
ground.
don't you still have guidance?
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Yeah, me
Just
too.
enough.
hooray!
1 for 1.
All right.
getting deja
so
vu.
then, hey, I think 13 would probably be good enough. DC, what do you guys think?
Say 15.
Standard.
Yeah.
For what? What are we? What are we talking here? Sorry.
He said if
I missed
he-
Oh,
something.
so DC I rolled a wisdom save to see if, and I rolled it with advantage because Nysa and Jarrell are both telling me to knock it off. So this is to see if I follow
Listen.
their advice.
I am gonna have to agree with Stir. I'm gonna think that you're gonna need a 15 on this because you are seeing red.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fair
Again,
enough, but I
you-
will still.
You have guidance.
That's
That's
for,
not on saves. I
yeah, I was
think.
gonna say it's checked, right?
Isn't it rolls
No.
and saves?
It's
No,
only
an
checks.
ability check. You're thinking of Bless, I think.
Bless is amazing.
Or there's another. There's like a Chrono Cleric one or something like that.
So I miss with my next punch, and then
If
that
you
is
lack me.
it. But I'm still struggling with him.
Okay.
Feisty little bugger.
All right. 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna run back over.
Great.
There, Gleister, both of you, fucking stop. And I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast, like, kind of at their feet.
Okay. I still want you to roll for it. If you crit, you're hitting somebody.
Yeah, if you roll a 1, you're hitting somebody too.
Yeah. All right. You nice middle ground. Everyone's safe for now.
Except the ground. It's cracking.
I'm just again gonna let you guys know that this is ridiculous behavior and we can't change the past. So I'm gonna need you guys to knock it off. You're gonna scare the children.
Just out of curiosity, where
Pick
is
up the children.
Arena is back with the rest of the children, right?
Yes.
She is not.
Yeah.
She is with Myrtle's body and with the children.
Oh.
Yes, she is not
There's-
involved in this shenanigan.
She is melting down a little bit.
Fair enough.
She's also had a sad day.
Sure.
Well, pin you again, I'll try at least. Fucking strong bugger. Jesus Christ, that's consistency, if anything.
I mean, you got a +9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like 21, like twice the price now.
Even if I rolled a natural 20, you would still beat me.
Ah!
He's still holding on. Oh, he just don't want to go down at all.
You have to begrudgingly respect me now, Sturg. I bet you thought you would just body slam me
I
immediately.
would
thought-
if you didn't have
I
guidance.
was gonna say, I sure as hell thought that. And you're right, yeah. Your
Go ahead
bonus
and make another wisdom
is so much
save.
better. Yep, it's time for that.
It's time.
Hey!
Ooh.
Their words finally penetrate that thick skull of his, and you
I
can
have a
hear
silly
them
helmet.
shouting at you now.
Alright, yeah, so he will stop struggling and just kind of go limp in Berg's arms and cross his arms as best he can in a look of annoyance. Just kind of like
I'll
a
lift you a
like he's
little bit.
sulking.
And then put you down. A bit annoyed you just gave up so quickly. Oh,
I guess
so,
that does it. Alright, out of initiative, we got it under control.
Glacier
Uh,
slumps for a moment, absolutely spent of energy, both emotional and physical, for a few moments. And then Irina shows up in the door. What the hells is going on out here?
Just wrestling.
We just have a very emotional group.
Gleister turns around to regard her, and he's got tears he's had tears down his face for literally like since you guys last saw him, constantly. But he just kind of weakly points at Sturg, and then just kind of makes a plaintive like, You're not really saying anything, but like, her question was, what the hell is going on? And I pointed him and weakly mutter, and then just walk past her inside to go back with the children.
It's more than enough for her to understand. She's experienced the Sturg effect time or two.
Also, by the way, can I control Mallory one last time? One single last time, please? Okay. As Gleister starts to walk inside, Mallory approaches him and he whispers in his ear, and Gleister turns on Sturg again with renewed anger and says, "You did fucking what?"
Oh God.
Genuine confusion. Pikachu surprise face.
Oh, you're so Mallory. I wrote myself a note that the last thing I do with Mallory is he's gonna tell Leister about Sturg trying to wrestle and pin Arena.
Oh, I forgot that he did that.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
you manhandled her, and you were going to like knock her unconscious, and I don't know. Again, you say I don't quite grasp Mallory's character, which is true. Again, I don't know his actual backstory, which is an advantage you have on me. But
He's
I
just
know
edgy little guy.
Yeah, I know that he hates you, and I think that it would be appropriate for him to want to sow discord by telling Gleister about your dickery.
Sure.
All right, then that's it.
He's really a free for all character at this point. Very little is there's so little happening with Mallory, so
Yeah, I just shake my fist at you, Sturg, and turn back around and walk inside.
I just bumped your fist, confused, I guess.
I'm muttering loudly again as I walk off. I'm gonna go train with my adopted son, and maybe learn these children's names. If you could just, I don't know if you do. We want to randomly roll them, or I could randomly roll
they have
them?
some. They do have some, yes.
Yeah, I see that there are. We've got Eva and Hedwig.
Yes. There is also little Latinka.
Tinka, okay.
And then you have little Carmilla. And you've
Miller.
got Vadri,
Huh?
10,
Oh,
and
okay.
Vas.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll have to write those down so that it'll hurt that much more when you start to kill them.
Of course. I see I didn't mark them as visible. Yeah, you should be able to see them all. Well, yes, this is the Pontine gang.
I just thought of something.
What's
Nice,
that?
make sure they don't fight anymore. And as a
Y-
quick aside, we don't have to change scenes. I'd prefer not to. I'm going to grab Nice's head.
Navarro.
And I'm going to run
Navarre's
back
head.
to or Navarre's head, sorry.
Sorry. Well, now we only have one person with the letter N, and
I'm going to grab it. I'm going to drop it off at the graveyard by the church. And then I'm going to go get Malovich. Like, hey, man, you need to come watch these kids. Because Headmistress is gone. They trust you. And bring him back.
Okay. You return with Milavage, and he begins to deal with the cleanup involved in this main hallway. As soon as you get him in, the bodies can't stay there, and neither can the blood, and nor can the vampire spawns. So.
I will start assisting him in the cleanup.
Yeah, I'll also cast this. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the word.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, yes.
And I'm gonna also assist in the cleanup.
Beautiful. It doesn't take long. And you are able to lay little Mikhail and little Elena down for a rest beside Myrtle and Miss Velasco until such a time as they can be recovered. Though he will hover over this spawn's body and look to those of you who are in the hall. I don't know what to do with this. I'm kind of afraid to touch it, if I'm being honest.
I got it. I'm gonna start dragging it out. Cause someone took my fucking ball away. I need something else.
Yes, that is a much more appropriate, Sturg.
You're not dragging it with us the whole time. Just making sure we preface that.
No promises.
It's his meat bag puppet.
Oh god, can I hang it up somewhere? Oh god,
Oh
I
my
gotta
God.
hold on. Is there like any hooks or like any points gonna add the chain to the wall or anything? Like a lamppost or something?
You are at a children's orphanage?
Yeah. I did not stutter. I'm sorry. What is that? Is there a hook, ma'am? Is there anything
There
I
are
can
no
like?
hookmen leering around.
Okay,
no.
okay. Is there anything I can attach my chain to on this wall at all?
I mean, maybe like the lattice work in the windows?
Fuck it, yes. I'll attach my chain to it and see if I can tie the chain around the vampire spawn's neck and hang it up as a boxing bag.
At the children's orphanage.
Yaha.
Okay, we compromise, and you go to the next building over.
Don't worry, I'll take it down when we leave. It's like it was never there.
Yeah,
I
we can just
believe
retrace.
the gang is getting ready to depart here shortly.
I'll just
Yeah, we
wait.
have to go talk to the Burgomeister.
I'll hang
We
it
need
up
to
on the
rest
chair
first.
instead.
That's tomorrow.
Yes, that is something for the morning time.
Oh, are we just
We'll save
gonna
it.
check the city then? Is that what we're doing?
I
Hopefully.
think we need to. We haven't heard any more screams. We can keep someone up to listen out, and we can rush to go help anyone in need if we hear anything. But I believe it'd be in our best interest to wait for daylight to ensure the safety of the children while we're here.
Oh, totally agree. Totally agree. We cannot leave them unattended.
Things
A
will
lot
be
can
much safer
happen
in the daylight.
between now and then. Are you certain you want to leave the hunting or the locating of these vampire spawns until then?
Oh, that's true. They can be running havoc.
I don't know. I think it's
Can we at
kind
least
of
like get a breather in? I would enjoy like an hour of downtime.
so a short rest, like I said, is perfect for me. But the other thing is, I really kind of like the challenge of. I like the role playing reason of, frankly, Gleister's too upset to rest right now anyway. And
I mean, it's easily
but-
been 30 minutes right now as you guys have been doing all this, so taking another 30 minutes would be no issue.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
that's perfect, and also be kind of cool to
Helps
see
Darrell.
how close we could cut it, to the wire.
How close
I
can we
mean-
get to a TPK?
Sturg and Mallory are usually like the unstoppable ones, and they're already all beat up. Let's see if we can. I mean, I haven't taken any damage. After a short rest, I'll get all my cool stuff back, and yeah, wouldn't it be cool to see if Sturg went down?
Sturg dies?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if Sturg dies, guys?
God, that's
No,
horrible.
No
just-
offense to Sturg or anything, but wouldn't it be cool
Just-
if Sturg just like died and got absolutely slaughtered right now?
No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying just
Jeez.
just went down.
Just up, you're talking up the stakes. I get you. You're just saying it in the most offensive way to Sturg as possible.
Well, okay.
Holy
guess-
shit!
Hold on, I'm doing
What was
math
this?
here. 48.
Oh, he's doing the short rest. Yeah, it's not gonna happen
80.
now. It's
Yeah, he's
bullshit,
gonna
man.
get all
How
her
do you
his
roll two
HP
12s?
back.
Yeah, how do you roll 2 12s?
Two
Hmm.
12s. Open the dice roller on the left hand side. But if that's what your hit dice is, you just set them to 2 and press the hit button.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have to roll any because
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
I didn't take
I
any
don't
damage
even
this
have-
whole time.
My max health even. I just realized because that vampire kept draining my health. I don't even have my full 96.
That's
Oh, yeah, you
correct.
need a
I believe you
long
got
rest.
hit twice or thrice with that.
Yeah, I think I'm missing like 16. If I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then it's correct. I have it correctly done here.
Beautiful.
Neat.
Okay, let's go hunt some vampires down.
I mean, I'd
Got
love
my
to have
spell
a
slots
rage,
back.
but it's fine.
And Arena can keep all of the children huddled in the one room for safety. Would I try to do?
Sounds-
What kind of skill would I use to try to fortify the place before we go? To be a Tinker Tools.
Yeah, I would be fine with you using that.
Okay, what? Please don't make me roll intelligence. Please let me use any other stat.
I mean, it depends on how effective do you want to be. Do you want to brute strength this, or are you trying to be strategic about it?
I'll give you
Nope.
guidance again.
Dice. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we will
Strength.
assist you.
Sounds good. There you go. Guidance and advantage. I think you've got it under control. If you fuck it up, there's nothing I can do to help.
Yep, fair enough. So yeah, I can roll strength then, since I'm not finessing it.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Not too bad at all.
Sweet.
Just for funsies. Ah, perfect. 27.
You tear up a couple of chairs. You dismantle a table, and you get the most important rooms completely boarded up.
When he's tearing up the chairs, is there any chance any of those legs could be an improvised stake?
Most certainly.
Awesome.
And we need to give Arena Vara's signal whistle that I bought her. And if it's any consolation, she never used it.
No, because she abandoned us.
Yeah, because she was fighting me tooth and nail at the idea of a signal whistle. Did anybody hear the signal whistle? Of course, it's a fucking signal whistle, like old-timey police used to carry. Like the whole idea is you can hear on multiple city blocks.
Or you
Just
can just
imagine this is
have
in character.
Gleister give a holler and you'll be good to go.
Oh, shit's so funny.
Yeah, I know, I'm hilarious. All right. Milivaj and Irina together tackle the care of the children.
Oh, I forgot about that fucker.
Okay, just went and got him.
Good thinking.
Yeah, we saved him.
You presumably got Vara's stuff that we all took.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
We are now.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
Jarrell, do you speak Elvish?
I do.
I believe
Sweet
I
too.
also
Okay,
do too.
Perfect. So then, yeah, you would have picked up the scroll of pedigree unless Nice
Oh, I
wanted
do
it.
not. I do not.
I got
was
it.
just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, he's our documentarian. Is the term.
Alan, would you
Holds
like to partake in the soundscape for this evening?
Oh shit! Thank you. I meant to do it before and I forgot.
I had sad music on for you earlier and everything.
Shit. Dick. Well, I can enjoy it when I watch the recorded version.
I look forward to it. You guys are at the orphanage. That's you here. Where would you like to begin your search for these last two vampire spawn? It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30.
I think
Just
we
got
need to have words
survival.
with that. What was it? The coffin maker, because that was all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, well if you take us back to the coffin maker, I'm gonna break his fucking neck. I'm gonna twist his head on backwards. You guys want that to go down?
I mean,
Not
we can blame it on the
immediately.
vampires.
Okie dokie. I
Strahd
immediately
did say that
suggest-
dude was working for him.
That's what I
Well,
mean.
that's a perfectly good. Yeah, that's a perfectly good answer. Let's. Can we all steal horses? Borrow horses?
Is there any alive?
You guys are actually currently in possession of some borrowed horses.
Yeah, we've got two.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
All right. Well, then, can we borrow 3 more, or?
I think two of us can fit a horse, right?
Definitely can two of you can fit a horse. You could quote unquote borrow some more, but at some point you are going to attract uncouth attention with this multiple stealings of
Yeah, we can stick with the two, and then either Sturg, who just has raw endurance, or Mallory, who has monk speed, can just kind of hoof it with us.
Well, there's 5 of us, so that would be perfect. Mallory can just run along because he's, like you said, he's a monk, and he probably wouldn't want to spoon with any of us anyway.
Yep.
Yes, trot beside the pony, Mallory.
Which reminds me, who's riding with who? Am I gonna spoon with Sturg? Because we're gonna get into a slap fight again,
God, no.
probably.
God no, God no, he says.
Glacier, you can ride with me.
All right, good enough.
Glacier needs to be talked down a little bit.
Yep, I think that's probably reasonable.
She gives you some cleric prayers in the back of your ear as you're riding.
I'll
Words
double
of
up with
wisdom
Soft whispering.
and encouragement.
Yeah. All right.
Your nose is going to be assaulted for the entire ride, friend.
That's fine.
Oh God, Jesus
Is
Christ!
he stinky or is he like farting?
He is. No, just super stinky.
Where does
Sturg
one
hasn't
end
had a
and the other
bath.
begins?
He's been dragged through the mud for like multiple hours. Like, he is stinky.
Oh yeah, not to mention you were wrestling with all sorts of dead things.
Uh-huh.
Wrestle with ghouls? Ghouls are one of the grossest fucking things imaginable, and you're wrestling that shit.
I wrestled literal fucking dead demon baby slime shit.
Yep, that's pretty bad too. Do you think
Pretty
you could
much.
Yeah.
wrestle an insect swarm?
Yeah,
Interesting
grappling would not work properly against swarm creatures, unfortunately.
What do you
He
mean? I
just-
just grabbed the queen.
Throws his
No.
whole body down on top of the entire swarm.
I've got a net. That's the proper way to do it. Yes, have like a net or a blanket or a really big blanket. Anyhows. You head across the town. You head across the town, and you come to a familiar place. Stood outside the coffin maker's shop. And you still have the opened door. And just inside
Yeah, we ripped that shit open.
is the coffin maker, still chained exactly where you left him.
Should have burned his fucking place to the ground. It's what Gleister says as soon as we walk in the door, and I see him there.
Why are there two Jarrells?
Are there?
Yeah. There's one just out of sight in the corner.
Oh, I didn't see him. There you go.
I'm gonna say I don't know invoke duplicity.
Yet.
So, Mr. Coffin Maker, if we go back upstairs, are we gonna find the missing vampires, or do you want to continue to lie to us about that as well?
I told you that you shouldn't go up there.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh.
mention that you had 6 vampires.
Yeah, some
Fighting.
important key details there, sir.
Speaking of key details, can we establish, for the sake of the upcoming brutal interrogation, exactly the way that he is chained up, or is he chained to something, or
He's chained to a
explain,
chair,
please?
I believe.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I'm the one who chained him to the chair with manacles.
Yes, that
Okay,
is correct.
well then,
You manacled him.
Perfect. Well, then I know exactly what I'm going to do as soon as he finishes spewing that bullshit, which is just very hard kick the bottom of the chair and knock it directly back. See if the weight is enough to break it, or if he just is lying there prone. Then let's see his response to that, motherfucker.
How you like them apples?
I'm sorry, were you actually asking him a question?
Yeah, Navara, or I'm sorry, Nysa just asked him a question. If there's, did we ask him a question?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
asked him a
we-
question, but he answered it. He
Oh,
said that he
oops.
told us not to go up there, and then he didn't say anything after we were like, hey, buddy, you're missing some key details in that whole scenario. Kind of like the fact that there was 6 fucking vampires that went loose on the city and killed a bunch of people. You seem to not
yep.
really give a shit about that, sir.
Yeah, so that's why when he, even though he answered your question, I kicked the chair out. We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up.
The chair splinters as it was bolted into place, which is the only reason that he was still chained in one spot in the first place. He wasn't quite strong enough to cause it to break. But as you do so, he slips the manacles through the broken chair and begins to slowly creep back, inching. He's still like down. He's still
Ew.
down in the ground, but
Ew.
he's beginning to inch away from you. It isn't my fault. He promised me good business in exchange for his help. Please, I had no choice.
Good business, because he's a coffin maker. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm going to grab him by the ankles and start dragging him backwards towards my buddy Sturg.
No, please let me go. I didn't do
I'm
it on
dragging him.
purpose. I didn't know what was happening.
That's no excuse. You knew it was fucking Strahd. You knew it would fucking
The devil?
happen. I don't believe for a
Oh,
second.
The devil.
I had no
I don't
idea
give
it
a
was
shit.
the devil. I had no
I don't
idea.
give a shit. I don't give a shit about. I don't believe you. I don't believe
He
you.
called himself
if
Vasily von Holtz. How was I meant to know? The Dreadlord hasn't been seen in Vallaki for over 200 years. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know?
there were
Maybe
goddamn
because he has
vampires in his
6.
coffin.
Yeah.
I-
Vampires? You should know this
better
by
tell
now.
us. You better tell us something that will make us want to spare your life. Because if you don't, we're
No.
gonna have this crazy person over here rip your arms and legs off. And Strahd, can you please come over here and do something menacing out of character?
I mean, he hasn't done
Leicester
anything
does
wrong.
not look over to you. He hasn't done anything wrong.
I'm sorry. This one hasn't done anything wrong, but that old priest did something wrong.
You didn't let me finish the sentence. God,
Mr.
get that fucking house.
Mr. warped and perverse moral compass. He didn't really do nothing. I mean, it was just
To me.
had a good old time.
Anyway,
I know it was wrong.
Do you?
So, old man. How old are you?
Old. Too old to be
Old.
dealing with this kind of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too old to kill children.
So,
He won't be
Children.
getting much older. You won't be getting much older unless you tell us something useful, motherfucker.
I mean, if you want to talk, I mean, I don't mind inflicting some pain on you. Will make me feel pretty good by myself. You feel really
Please.
bad though.
I don't
Sure.
understand. I don't know what happened. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I'll grab his hand and like a handshake, and then I'll end that handshake, start breaking his fingers, one by one, until he speaks, I guess.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 fingers, and we'll know if he actually knows anything. Because if he really doesn't know anything, after 3 fingers, he's just gonna be. Well, I mean, either way, he might be just a sobbing mess. But even after 3 fingers, he'll get something together to tell us, before we start for 4.
He cradles his broken finger to his chest. Insight rolls.
Sure. I mean, actually, no. I'm looking at the inside. I'm just happy. He's just smiling. Looks
For
really happy
those
right
who
now.
care.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jarrell, you are stood at the side watching all of this happen. And
Yeah. Shit.
you know that this man is telling the truth, at least in some way, shape, or form.
Did we have a guy built for this? I don't even use him. That was Mallory.
And Sturg,
FYI.
it's Mallory. It's obvious to him as well. He is being truthful, even though the circumstances are confusing and don't seem to fit together.
Oh, he doesn't have info.
I'm gonna put my hand on Stair's shoulder and kind of motion for him to step back.
Takes him a moment to notice, but he does, and his smile goes away, and he just goes back to minding his own, sitting in a chair, messing with wood.
I kneel down. I imagine he's like crumpled up on the floor.
He is.
So I'm just gonna sit back on my haunches and kind of try and help him a bit. Be like, I apologize for my companions here. It's been a very hard night. The orphanage, the city streets, terrible. But there's still vampires out there. And we need your help to find them. and save as many people of the city as we can. What can you tell us?
I
No. No, I can't. No.
I can't help you. I don't have the answers. I don't know where they've gone. They were
What-
here, but they're not here anymore.
I'm gonna
What
sit
do you know?
cross-legged. Second, can I? I'm gonna sit cross-legged on the floor next to him. Like Jarrell is next, is right across from me, and I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just gonna hold my gauntleted index finger out, just kind of point it towards his eyeball and say nothing, and then let Jarrell do the talking. He's got good
Okay.
charisma.
I'm not a strong man, Henrik. And if these guys here start to do something, I can't stop them. So please give me something and I can have them back away. But we need help here.
Please, just listen to me. Listen, please. Oh, I tell
I'm-
you. One night, it was several months ago, a man visited me. He was imposing and large and dressed finely. I could tell he was rich and had lots of money. He called himself Vasily von Holtz, and he promised me good business in exchange for his help. I simply had to steal those bones, and I paid off that child at the graveyard to do it for me, and allow some of his friends to lie in wait here. I had no idea that they were vampires. You must believe me.
They came in coffins, and you didn't suspect that they were vampires.
Oh, no.
I don't know why, but it seems to make sense when you say it like that, but I don't know why I didn't. I would
That's
never have
magic.
let them. Could have been.
Somebody, we got to insight that. That's making a claim. He's claiming that that's what it sounds like to me. That he's trying to say, "Oh, I got magic." Oh, Nisa, excellent.
Nisa,
Jesus.
you stand there. You are watching his face keenly. You're observing his body language. You're listening to, the timbre of his voice, and everything he's told you is truthful.
All right, you
Tell
guys.
you what, Hendrik,
Go ahead.
business would have been very good for you. There are many dead tonight. But for your crimes, you will donate all of your time, all of your materials. You will make nothing from the slaughter. If I hear you've made a single copper piece, I will burn your business to the ground myself. Then I will drag you to Castle Ravenloft for the devil.
Give me an intimidation with the advantage.
I will also add that he is to give Myrtle and the headmistress and the kids at the orphanage like his best quality work.
I will add that in.
Oh, for the children. Yeah.
And a sidebar. Yeah, you stand there over him. You've broken his finger. You are all various amounts of imposing. It doesn't matter to him that he's going to potentially lose all of his livelihood from this situation. He nods his head quickly. Yes, whatever you say. I'll do what you say. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I am holding I'm still pointing my index finger at him in a gesture It could easily be interpreted as I'm gonna stick my finger through his eyeball, and Gleister mutters, "I think we should still kill him anyway," and he just starts to slowly extend the finger out to see if Jarell stops him.
Nysa's gonna put her hand in on top of yours and just quietly lower it.
Okay, fair enough. He goes with that.
The town will be needing his services. Unfortunately.
I think we scared him enough for today. I think he learned his
All right.
lesson.
Well, I nod in agreement and stand up and walk away then.
Let's finish checking out upstairs to see if there's any clue on where these vampires Vaughn have frequented. If they've been going about
That's a
the
good
town at night.
That's a good idea. Can I throw down an investigate check down here? For that
Yes,
purpose?
please. Yes, please. Yes, you guys did not do any investigating of this entire building when you were here before, so.
It was kind of a big mess, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was.
we had other
Uh,
places to be.
How the fuck did you get over there? Anyways,
Magic.
this room is L-shaped, and there are 13 wooden coffins arranged haphazardly on the floor, doing their own thing.
I will attempt an investigation as well.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit better.
You go through. You lift up the lids of the coffins, but they're just seem to be basic displays of his work. And your assumption is that this is a storage room of some sort.
All right. Then I shall go upstairs where the vampire were hiding.
Leister, do you go along? Nice. Are you keeping an eye on Henrik?
Oh, I thought I was still doing my unsuccessful investigating down here.
Sure.
But I guess I tromp on in here. So where did Jarell go?
You probably heard me clumping up the stairs.
Did I hear him? Because I'm kind of not all together with it. But if
it was only right here, so I think that's plausible. What
Okay,
are
well,
Strahd and Mallory doing up there? There you go.
what are you little fuckers doing?
Dergy Burgy.
All right. Berg,
He's dead.
did we lose him in Discord?
No,
Okay.
he was just running around. Chill.
Yeah, oh.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just chilling. I'm not really an investigative sort, not that curious. I'm also just debating a choice in my head.
Oh, okay. Well, we were talking to you.
Sorry, I was zoned the fuck out.
No, you're fine. Are Strahd and Mallory searching, or are you just milling around?
Just milling around.
You guys walk into this large, drafty room. You know, it's still filled with the cobwebs that were there before. And you just see Strahd with his hands in his little pockets, kind of walking around, doing a whole lot of nothing.
I'm
Just
not up
kicking
there.
wood.
Could you include me?
Sure,
Okay.
you mind helping me look for clues on where these vampire might be hiding?
I'm not that smart or investigative, I should say.
Just do the heavy lifting for me so I can look better.
Sure, you point, I lift.
All right.
Strong man.
Strong man do simple thing.
22.
You find 6 crates. They're all busted, splintered. They smell terrible on the inside. One of them. Why can you not see? Oh,
I'm still.
one of them is a little bit cleaner than the others. Sort of like it was perhaps had something set upon it aside just from the vampire's bum. And you'll probably recognize that as the one that held the sack of bones, but other than that, there's nothing overtly special about this room. It just seems to be where he keeps all of his coffin making supplies. The large ones, anyways.
Okay. Well, then let's go take a look around his room.
Okay.
There.
You guys walk through the kitchen, give a wave to Mallory, who's maxing and relaxing at one of the tables. And you step into a modest bedchamber that holds a cot and several well-made pieces of furniture, including a table, a padded chair, a bookshelf, and a wardrobe.
All right. Take a look around.
What the fuck?
Consistency.
Horrifying consistency.
You find the bookshelf contains a handful of storybooks and carpenter's manuals that are various degrees of old, but you find two that seem to be worth anything. Tag in that.
All right. I do love a good book.
You also, what is your passive perception? And what is yours, Sturg?
Fucking minus something, I guess. Wait, what the fuck? I have 14. Huh.
Oh,
That's weird.
nice.
11.
Drells? Give me a perception check.
Yaha. Yaha.
As you are doing some of the lifting and looking, Sturg, you find a small pouch that contains 30 silver pieces and 12 electrum pieces. All of the coins bear the profile, the visage of a familiar dreadlord.
Hmm.
Do all our coins have this image? Or like only these ones?
Only these ones.
Ah. I feel a slight feeling we should be using these. It seems like Nazi coins. It's something you want to be seen doing in public. I'll just toss them to Jarrell, cause no.
I will keep those separate from my regular gold.
Great idea. And that is what you are able to find in this room.
All right.
One of those books is called Practical Woodcraft. It will give proficiency in carpenter's tools, as well as a +1 to investigation checks that relate to woodworking. The other is called Whittling Wonders, and it gives proficiency in woodcarver's tools and gives an additional +1 investigation on checks related to woodworking.
I believe that Gleister might find these beneficial. That's his tinker's tool.
Yes. I mean, Tinker's tools are so broad, I couldn't actually use them to their intended purpose, but I could find improvised ways to use them and add them to my collection of junk and scrap. So yes, thank you for some more garbage. I appreciate it. Navarra. Oh, Gleister's sad now because Navarra got him his Tinker's tools, and now he's thinking about that. He
Right.
promised her whenever he was playing with garbage, he would think of her.
And now he will for the rest of his life.
Thanks.
I will give you those 2 books, and if you need woodcrafting tools, I believe there are some downstairs.
There could be.
I'm certain there are, but maybe I shouldn't steal his shit.
Why not?
That's true. He's going to be needing them.
For real.
All right. Well, no luck here. In our search for where these vampires spawn might have gone. Let's get everyone out front and decide where we want to go next.
Okay. Down the stairs. Holy shit. You all go.
Sorry.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Yeah, sorry.
Stop moving. Yeah, you all clip clop down the stairs to Henrik, who is still manacled and still sobbing quietly to himself as he holds his crushed fingers.
Oh yeah.
I
Right.
will unmanacle him. I thought we did that. My bad.
I don't believe hearing that, but I suppose I
I
might
don't
have
think we
missed it.
did.
I don't think you
I
ever
don't
took
think
him
we
off.
did.
No.
We just kind of left
Yeah,
him to
I am
sit
going
there.
to take them off of him.
They clatter loudly as the iron clashes against itself, and he withdraws further into himself. Feeling sad.
I'll put both my hands on his shoulders and whisper in his ear, "You're lucky they were here. Because if they weren't, I will be having some fun with you." I'll just have him on the back and be on my way. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la-la.
And as nice, or as Jarrell passes Nysa, if you could do something about his hands, he's going to be a busy man here shortly.
Yes.
Very generous, busy man. in
We
his
are not
philanthropy.
searching this room, is that correct?
I guess we probably should. Oh, and hold on. Wait. Back up. Yes, let's search his room first.
Heal his fingers, last priority.
Yes. Right. He's still manacled while we're investigating.
Yeah,
Oh,
rewind.
sure.
Okay, so I'll investigate too. Ooh,
Alright, go for it.
I know nothing. I'm just
You
wandering.
do know nothing, Jon Snow.
I am a freaking detective. You can call me Sherlock. Let's do this.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You carefully inspect the workshop, and along with a set of carpenter's tools, you find a small pouch under one of the work tables that contains 5 silver pieces. There is also a fine leather case rolled up with a sturdy wooden mallet tucked inside. You also find 50 feet of coiled hempen rope sitting up on a shelf. And amongst all of these scattered supplies, you also discover a hidden drawer inside one of the work tables that contains 10 gold pieces, a silvered dagger wrapped in a piece of cloth, and a vial of holy water. Additionally, you find a set of finely crafted lockpicks stashed in an old, hollowed-out plank.
I
Borrow
shall.
what I love these.
Yeah. I will take the lockpicks, silver dagger, and the coins. Do they have the imprint on them?
They doth not.
I will take the holy water because me and Glacier both lost our holy water. We're gonna need that.
Does anyone have inspiration that they would like to expend for a free DM tip?
Oh, yeah.
I have no
Yes, I do. Meister didn't contribute anything useful to this investigation at all, because I've been rolling all of my insight and investigation. Well, just my insight with a disadvantage, because he's having a bad night. In any case, here's my inspiration for whatever the tip is.
Okay. Firstly, I'm sorry. Who said that they were picking up the lockpicks?
Jarrell.
Okay. All right. Lockpick kit. All right. My free tip is, where does holy water come from? How is that made?
But being blessed by a priest.
Or what's another word for a priest in D&D 5e?
Cleric?
Eric.
Eric,
Yes.
Oh, so I can just make holy
Um,
Lara
water.
can just make holy water.
She sure fucking can, guys.
Oh well,
Oh.
shit.
Oh my-
I'm gonna be
You didn't tell
spending
us.
all of our long rests making vials of holy water. Does anybody have empty vials?
I have.
Oh my
Oh
god,
holy
just
shit.
no,
like
it
me.
begins. It begins.
Welcome! Welcome, my friend!
Well, I had no idea it was that easy.
Oh.
I figured it
I
had
didn't
a.
either. I thought that was like something special that we.
I figured.
I mean,
figured.
no,
That's
it-
why I
it
offered it out
costs-
for
It costs some gold, doesn't it?
Make.
it costs
Doesn't it?
a ritual.
Yeah.
There's
so-
I believe that there's a spell that is perform ritual or something like that.
Yeah, anything
Ceremony?
with the ritual tag, you can do 10 minutes and
No, there's a specific spell.
Yeah, ceremony, no?
Yeah. Ceremony. Yep, that's what I'm thinking of.
Do I have that?
Does it have a material component cost?
Oh, I don't.
Water and a vial. So I
Yeah,
mean, a vial is
25
10
gold.
gold pieces.
I
25
have
gold.
a vial
25 gold.
that I requested from Navarra's fallen body and a glass bottle.
I believe you requested a bottle of alchemist fire. That's different.
No, I
No,
think
I
he
did-
did vials too.
Oh, is there? Did I miss
Yeah,
that?
check the
Flask of
pickings.
oil. Oh, the vial. Yep, got it. So yeah, she has one. So that 25 gold pieces, that's for the cost of the vial and then some. So you can
That's
take
for
at
the powdered
least.
silver.
Huh?
It's for powdered silver that you need for the components.
To make holy water?
Yeah, I posted a spell in the chat. The component
thank you.
is 25 gold worth of powdered silver, which is spell consumes. Then you can do like one out of like 8 different things.
Oh, in the chat, I don't see that.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to make holy water. I was like, no, you just need
No,
water
I
in a
am
vial.
too. It's in there too. Blessed water. You touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water.
Yes. So you would need to grab yourself ceremony, but you can very easily make holy water as a cleric. Yes.
Okay, well that will be part of my next spells.
Most certainly.
yeah, pretty much. Anytime you got extra spell slots at the end of the day, just start popping them out.
What's
It's
pardon
a
me?
ritual.
What's the
Don't
base?
even need to use a spell slot.
Oh yeah.
What's the date?
No, the base cost of
Oh.
holy water, if we have to buy it, and so what's the official amount? And then obviously the markup would be something insane here. Does anyone have that handy? Is it 50, like a healing potion?
I think it's 25.
I don't remember. I'm looking real quick.
25 gold, yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty
shit.
much on par.
Well, shit. Doesn't
Making it becomes redundant, yes. That's because D&D economy is fucked.
right,
Okay,
but
so
here's the thing, though. It would be cheap. It would be less weight to carry 25 silver pieces worth of that's powdered silver, than it would be to carry the vial of holy water around. So really, if you just carried around a bottle full of the powdered silver, however much, and you could just make the holy water as needed.
well,
You
I
still
mean, you're
need a vial of
thinking,
water.
well, okay, you guys are thinking small scale here. Get a whole bucket, use just that 25, and you've got multiple vials of holy water right there in one go.
Look, it says vial of water. It's
No,
not
shut up.
limiting.
Shut up, Sturg. This is the bounty.
We've just discussed how it's fucked.
It's the
Yeah.
blessed bounty of the DM, Sturg. I will strangle you again.
Hey man,
So
I'll
you
use this
strangled
for
me.
fucking Malik too.
So I mean, it's not like you can just spam it for free and just churn it out bit by bit by bit. But I'm also, you can, if you do things properly. There's obviously a maximum. You can't make a whole lake into holy water. You've got to have it in a receptacle of some kind, but you can make it work. I'll allow it.
From the
Okay.
sea holy.
We will in exchange agree not to be stupid and push the limits and try to fuck around. We'll
Mm-hmm.
all be respectful of each other's boundaries.
Okay. Good. What does the party decide to do now that they have finished harassing this old innocent man?
I wouldn't say
Inside
innocent.
switch.
We're gonna unmanacle him, and
Yes.
Nysa, do you mind helping fix his fingers with your healing
Oh.
magic?
Yes, I will blast or cast, not blast. We'll do healing word. Fix his fingers.
You hear a gross snapping, crunching sound, and he yelps as his bone repairs itself, and he is back to fit shape once more. Though it does little to quell his fear.
1 copper. Castle Ravenloft. You're a very generous man for the rest of your damn life.
Yes, of course.
All right, so where are we going, guys? We can go to the inn, see if anybody has any reports. I imagine lots of people are gathering there.
Oh yeah,
Well,
maybe see
hold
where
on.
they went.
Yes.
This is the starting point of the incursion. You could have somebody who has good survival try to, maybe pick up a trail from one that just disappeared on us at the beginning.
I mean, I could do that. I have pretty good survival, unironically.
Yeah.
+4.
Mine is not terrible either.
Jesus. Valerie is a fucking +6. Fucking bastard.
Oh, that
That
plus
is-
6.
Everyone's
Goddamn.
unfair. Poop.
Mm.
Poop.
Between the three of you, you look around on the ground and you do find footprints that you feel are obviously of the vampire spawn. But they're slightly overlapping, they're a bit muddied, and they are difficult to follow exactly. But it will expand your margin on the encounter table for finding these vampires. So, for example, rolling a d20, if previously your margin was you find the vampires on a 1 or a 2, you can now find them on a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. That is just an example. That is not the accurate scheme.
All right. Well, let's start following. And also listen out for any screams.
Bottom. 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 Bottom.
Which direction are we going in?
Are we going towards the inn?
I mean, it's a big population area, so I imagine that would be. Where is the inn on the map?
Here.
And we were chasing them down that road for a bit.
That did happen.
So yes, I think that would be kind of the logical way to go.
Okay.
We see many people milling about in the street, or is it just dead?
Not many. You are, as you walk, the people you do see on the street are, sitting beside fallen bodies, crying over them, or people are starting to collect the dead into their piles and carts and such. But the streets are far more empty than they were earlier in the day, and they have lost much of their liveliness. It's
Well,
definitely more on par with the village of Barovia now.
We'll need to do perceptions to keep an eye out for people that, if they're just mourning over a dead body, they're not going to be much help. But if they are looking like, they're like, oh, this shit, there's a vampire over here. Should be easy to spot, hopefully. I would think.
In theory. Right? In theory. I mean, I'm not a big fan of confirming or not,
Fair enough. Fair enough. But we're gonna attempt to keep an eye out for anybody who's like trying to make, get in touch with people.
Yes. You guys make your way down the street. And those of you with and Gluster is still sobbing. He cannot hide him. He cannot hide his feelings.
I don't know why I rolled the performance. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be a perception.
He can't hide. He can't hide his feelings. He's sobbing with that natural one. Does anyone have a perception higher than 14?
I wonder if... No, Mallory doesn't even. He also has 14.
My bonus is +3. And my wisdom is 12.
Well, she's asking passive perception.
My passive is 13.
Passive.
How does passive
And my
perception
passive is
work?
also 13. It's when you don't actively make a roll.
No, I mean, like, what is it, like, influenced by?
Oh, it's just 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
It can't be, because my wisdom modifier is only +1. It's got to be your proper, like, 10 plus your perception bonus plus your
I think it's
stat.
different per class, maybe?
Might be. It's like, Mallory has, like, +4 to wisdom. And his perception is
Yeah, I have +3.
+4.
Mm-hmm.
Strahd is also plus... Okay, I think it's a modifier on the perception skill. That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah, +10. Okay, never mind. Got that in my head.
Right, so yeah, I'm also
14, 14.
Okay. You guys walk along the street. And there are some obvious spots where bodies once were and no longer are. It seems maybe the carts have come this way. But you hear faint screaming as you walk down this part of the street. And you notice that the front door of this lit house is wide open.
Oh! Mallory will take one of his little flutes that you made and blow that shit sky high.
Yeah.
Not gonna say anything.
You guys, from the inside of the house, as Mallory runs forward, you just hear the incessant blowing of his whistle, which causes the vampire spawn to release the person it was grasping and throw them to the ground. And with a vicious snarl, it turns on you.
Blood, I want to.
Sturg and Glacier, you can have this moment to position yourselves.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I'm fine in this little window.
Okay. Glacier.
Jesus, Mallory.
All right, perfect.
All right. Super quick, Mallory. What's up?
Can I? Oh, I can't even. Oh, it's a body in the way. I just had to make sure. I guess he'll. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sneak over here. Oh, that's a bit loud. One moment. Just gonna click, click, click. There we go. Yeah. Get the silver sword and give him a swing. Okay. I think that even hits. And then 1 key point to flurry of blows really quickly. Stabs them and just quickly double jabs them. Damn, he
Okay.
is actually rolling
Whack,
pretty
whack, whack.
good. Yeah, nice and simple. And I think he can do this. He can use another key point to do Fearsome Brawler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not familiar with this subclass. And yeah, that means a saving throw of 14. Wisdom. Motherfucker. But yes, that's it.
Scared of no Mallory's.
You'll be soon enough.
You've had terrible luck with wisdom saving throws.
Yeah. God, yeah, the fucking whole person resisted like twice.
Yeah.
It's funny.
The spawn turns on you, Gleister.
You will pay.
Good. Ah, nice try. By the way, I am myself enough to have my sword and shield out, by the way.
Okay.
That's fun.
Oh, boy, that got me. Oh,
And
First blow.
instead of dealing damage, the vampire can grapple, and it does.
am I gonna try to roll in athletics?
You are grappled. The attack hit, and so you are grappled. You're not taking that 7 + 4 damage. You're welcome, but you are grappled.
Okay,
So
and
kind.
then I can either try to break out as my action
On your
or I
turn.
can-
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
right, or attempt to attack her while grappled. But I got a
Yes.
sword, so that'll be hard. All right, we'll see.
As a friend reminder, when grapple they bite you and they permanently reduce your health.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer. Well, at least we can get Jarell to full touch him, hopefully. Full
Oh,
touch.
yeah.
Give him the bad touch, Drell. Okay. The magic leaves your fingers and flies to the vampire spawn and strikes them.
Minor migraine. Oh, love point sliver.
Alrighty. And so now, they subtracted D4 from any saving throw. And I believe that's it for my bonus actions. Let me make sure. Okay. Yep.
So, can I break through this window? Through the wall? Through
Yep,
the
it's gonna be
window?
difficult terrain, so.
Oh, I don't mind at all. So, 10 feet. Huh? I'm confused by that PM.
Are you able to stay up long enough for all this?
Yeah, it's a weekend.
Okay, I'm just saying. Just
It's a
checking
weekend,
on
are
ya.
you judging me?
You're a sleepy boy. I'm just checking on ya.
I'm not sleepy, you're sleepy.
Alright, it's difficult terrain to bust through the window, but it's busted through and you went went through it.
Yeah, I have 5 feet left, but I can't really stay anywhere. So, angry burly man.
I just
Actually, no. I'm stupid.
what does
Ignore
Glacier
me, I
do?
can't- I'm sorry, I could make one whoop attack, that's it.
Mm.
That is all I
Does
can
hit.
do. Little hit on the cheek.
I don't suppose that whip attack is going to give me any help if I tried to break free.
No.
Bummer.
It's a low DC. You have like a +3 to it. You're fine.
All right.
Until,
I
break it
he,
up
will.
until he
my
crit
grapple.
fails this.
Yeah,
Yes, thank
you
you.
break out of my grapples. If you can't break out of this one, I'll be surprised.
It would be pretty funny, huh? Yeah, I will attempt to use. I will use my action to attempt to break out. Bummer.
That
It is
is
funny.
actually funny.
Yep, you're hilarious, man. Okay, that's it for me. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
waste my action surge on this.
I rarely get to kick you guys' ass, so when it happens, I do enjoy it a little bit. You guys are always so strong, and Sturd's grappling always puts everything to fucked. So I don't mind the odd going badly.
No, don't you worry, buddy. I'll get my hands on her soon enough. My grubby
Okay.
little hands.
She is cursed.
All right. So yeah, that was my full action. I'll have a bonus.
Okay.
Do well. Little stubby boy. Just keep shanking him in the back. Yeah, the back. Just keep shanky. Till she falls on the ground.
Remember,
It is not a hit.
What?
you can make a force a saving throw against a vampire. They'll have a -1d4
That is true.
until Nice's
but-
turn begins.
I'm gonna do the fearsome brawler thing. So, once again, DC 14 wisdom.
Okay. No.
Jesus Christ. Oh well. I'll say the last key point. I'll just do the normal
Oh.
It is frightened. I hit the wrong button.
Well, no, I'm gonna rules over myself. Technically
It
speaking,
is the
your first
exact
roll,
same.
yes. So I'm gonna say no.
Yes.
Not frightened.
I agree. I didn't realize
Yeah,
it was
like-
the same. I just have buttons.
I like making life hard for myself.
It's happening. Not to worry. The vampire digs its claws into you, Fleischster, and it sinks its teeth into you next.
Yikes. Hey.
Though it gets a mouthful of armor.
Fuck you.
Jesus.
Excellent. Lucky.
Nice eye.
All right.
Jesus, she almost has like a 25% chance to hit you. That's insane.
Yes, it's not great. It's not great odds. Nice, are you
Cast-
muted?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast
Uh,
Vine Sliver again to see if we can keep this minus D4 going.
Yay.
Dun, dun, dun. Intelligence save. Alright, and she takes some psychic damage there.
Alrighty. And that is it for me. That's all I can do.
Is this woman just standing in the way the whole time?
She is unconscious.
Oh, can I step on her?
I guess you
Son of
could.
a bitch.
Amazing.
Rotten son of a bitch.
Hey man, I have a goal. Anyway,
No, there's no
be
hay
my
man
friend.
here. Being bad.
There's a lot of hey man going, wow, horrid, putrid, absolutely
Get-
diabolically bad.
Did What'd you get? For
An
sinning.
11. Didn't roll that well herself. Next turn. Next turn.
Dirk's just shaking his fist. I'll get you.
Why I oughta? When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna and I'm gonna and I'm gonna
Fleister?
All right, I'm gonna attempt to break out again.
Yes, 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 yes.
There you go.
Oh, is that enough?
Yeah.
Meets
DC
it
13.
beats.
DC 14. Beats it.
Great. All right. Well, then that is it for me. I still have managed not to take any damage. So, yep.
All right. I am going to bonus action X. Giving it disadvantage on strength checks. And then I will send another pulse of energy through the ethereal hand around its neck.
All right. Yep. Handsome.
Damage.
That's for the extra hex damage there.
Okay, little emo boy. Get your little knife here, stabby stabby. You suck.
Yes, and it does not hit.
Okay, last key point. DC 14 wisdom. Because I'm not gonna stop.
I'm sorry, you said another wisdom.
Yeah, 14.
You're using all of Mallory's key points?
Yaha, they come back on every short rest. I am gonna be very spendy on that.
Okay, okay. Save. Boom, boom. Let's go.
Jesus. Oh,
No
I
dice.
mean, minus D4.
Minus 1d4,
So-
yes.
So,
From Mind
Uh-huh.
Sliver.
Hold on. Hold on. That she did just cast that again, didn't she?
Mhm.
mhm.
Okay, so yes, you are correct. I was like, nope, we've already done that. Let's
Spoil
roll.
me plans.
There you go.
Clap, 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 clap. You're horrified.
Made
Meets
the
it beats.
difference.
Isn't it 13?
It's
14.
14.
Oh, she is scared.
He's a little wise boy. Yaha, but that's it. He can't do much more.
Okay.
I'm so hungry.
It is going to move here.
Oh, shit.
The opportunity attacks will go crazy.
No.
Glacier does not get one.
Sentinel. No,
No,
but,
but Mallory
Mallory
does.
gets a Sentinel, yeah.
Oh yes, of course.
I forget. Does Frighten give you anything special? Like if you hit a frightened person?
Not on your end.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I think you're staying right here, buddy, old pal.
Indeed. Takes 3 damage and goes nowhere.
Very nice.
Nice.
Is it not gonna make an attack? It's an action?
Oh right, I didn't disengage. Sorry, I got
Mm-hmm.
sidetracked. It rakes its claws at you, Strahd.
Yaha. No,
Nope.
my attacks are too strong.
Twice.
Okay, that second
Almost.
one does hit.
And you are grappled. Wait,
Uh-huh.
one moment, please.
waiting eagerly.
Okay, now you are still grappled. All right, now it's nice.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to do Toll the Dead this time.
Okay, and that is wisdom.
Nice.
All right, so that's a hit
And
for
it is
once. A D12.
Okay.
All right, and that is necrotic.
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. Anything bonus?
Does anybody need any healing of any sort? Or are we doing good?
I'm gaming.
Good.
Then
I think
nope.
Sarah's the only one that's taken damage so far.
Very little at this
80
point.
health.
Yep,
Yeah.
I only have one spell slot left, so we're gonna make sure that we really need to use it.
I'm gonna give her a bear hug. She's just trying to hug me, apparently. Hug her back. Make love, not war. Finally, we can be besties. First place you can go, buddy boy, is in this little...
So to be clear, you're not becoming ungrappled. You are simply grappling her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're now
right.
besties.
Question?
So, not to break the flow of the battle, but did you guys notice that in the journal, Myrtle and Navarra are both listed as in memoriam?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just think it's very sobering and appropriate. Okay. So I would like to make my first attack with my longsword and attempt to goading strike.
Okay, that does not hit.
I am not going to blow my action surge. I'm just going to end and try again next time.
All right. We all know what's coming as I send another pulse of energy down that connection.
Great luck with that this
Consistency.
time around.
Then bonus necrotic damage from Hex. Very consistent.
Is Chill Touched a ranged attack?
It is.
Despite the name.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
That means I should not restrain, unfortunately. I mean... Options. Thinking a bit much. Just stab. Stop thinking. Stop stabbing.
It's working.
Yeah. Give more of a shank.
Mm-hmm. Another hit.
And a beep boop pop.
You will pay for
Okay. It is going to dig its claws deeper into you as it sinks its teeth in.
Ouch. Uh-huh. It's gonna be a bit of damage. Then I have... Notepad.
And you are now decreased by an additional 4.
Yeah, I'm missing 25 of my max. Grr.
Okay. Nice.
All right. I'm going to again try Mind Sliver, so that way she stays in her lane.
Intelligence made, unfortunately.
Alrighty. It's unfortunate. I'll just yell over, you got this, guys. You're doing so good.
Now, The question is, do I give Mallory, Sturg, and Glyke advantage, but Jarrell disadvantage, or do nothing and just hit him instead?
I've got a magic dream sword.
Yeah, we just gang stomp him.
Okay, then I will action shove. Which means just athletics. And if you fail, you're gonna. God, I suck at that.
They will have disadvantage on their athletics check.
Yes, indeed, because they are having some issues here.
I might as well have disadvantage too. Oh god, thank god.
No, they have disadvantage because they're
I know. I'm just saying
they're,
because I
yeah,
rolled so bad.
hexed.
I might as well have it.
So you're shoving, you said?
They're prone basically and grappled, which is the bread and butter.
So are
Kind
you
of.
now prone as well?
No, that's restraint. You're thinking of pinning.
Well, no, if you're also grappled by the person you're grappling and you're putting that person that's grappling you onto the floor, are you not also on the floor with them?
Well, I guess in that case I would just do pin instead. If we're gonna go that route. Then both me and it is restrained and prone and grappled.
Okay,
It's a whole list.
beautiful. Leister.
It's like a fucking leg rare cobra.
Alright, let's try this again.
Yeah, that's actually good. This gives Jarrell a straight roll.
Alright, that's more like it. So,
You have advantage.
You do have
FYI.
advantage. You have like advantage times like 7.
Yeah.
okay, well then I'll just roll that one more time.
No
Okay,
biggie.
let's. Yep.
It's still a hit.
So I'm gonna damage for that plus the superiority dice because I got them all back. Very nice. So 13 slashing damage. So I guess it'll be like 6. And then I am going to action surge. Oh, that's a goading strike. So savings throw.
That's strength.
Wisdom. Wisdom
Oh,
DC
okay.
13. As I'm goading them. Hey!
All right.
you
Clap, clap.
Alright, so they're gonna have disadvantage against anyone except for me. I guess they probably already had disadvantage, right?
Yep. Yep. But you
Well,
did more
whatever.
damage.
Yeah, well, hopefully, I also said, you're gonna die and go to hell, bitch! And, hopefully that got her attention or whatever. And then hell, with advantage, I'm gonna definitely action surge to try to hit her again. Hey!
Yeah, that's a hit. Your sword slices her up. Though it doesn't seem to have done too much to her.
Nope. Alright, and, that's it.
All right. With her now on the ground, I'll move
It's a
right
straight
here.
roll for you.
Huh?
She's
Well,
restrained
I'll just
and
hit her with
prone.
my sword.
Oh. I was thinking with the regeneration.
At
thing.
advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. And it's a magic sword, so it bypasses her,
Mm-hmm.
thingamajig. And that is a crit.
Oh yeah, 19.
It is.
That's okay.
So
Wait,
roll your 1d10 again.
Oof.
And the d6 from the hex.
Mhm.
Wow. Terrible rolls.
Could be
Yeah, well.
better.
Yeah,
mean,
well, at
12's
least
not
it
too
isn't, at least he isn't resistant to the damage. So.
That's true.
Yeah. She will
Um,
heal 10 health at her turn. So I'm gonna just now. Does this guy have anything? No, he doesn't have anything. Oh well. Do what he does best. Keep hitting that bitch. Just hope we can out damage sponge it.
That's a hit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. Bop, beep.
That's a hit.
Nice and quick.
You will pay for
Okay. It struggles against you, Strahd,
Yeah.
and tries to break free as it snarls and snaps in Gleister's direction.
Oof.
Okay.
No. I feel like you're gonna really hate me when we hit level 6.
Yeah, probably.
Can it keep blasting her with it?
And I started blasting. Yeah, and the magic sinks into her mind, causing her to scream shrilly for a moment.
Alrighty. That's what you get, bitch.
Yeah.
And now I get to hit her. Unhatch that little hand axe, start chopping. Oops, I am too eager.
Do
Ignore
you
that.
recall what we discussed earlier?
Yeah. Wait, do we? Wait, what? Huh?
You require a free hand.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hand axe is... I meant to roll hand axe, but I'm simple-minded.
okay, because you're doing a lot of shit to her right now that's requiring a lot of bodily efforts.
Yeah, my legs and my left arm, I'm guessing. I don't
That
think
is a
pinning
hit.
requires both arms. Could be
I
wrong.
mean, you're literally. I feel like you're laying fully on top of her at this point and using pretty much all of your abilities to keep her prone the way that she is. She is much stronger than you in everything other than brute strength.
Okay, I use unarmed then.
You can still use your weapon. That'll be fine. But I'm just gonna take it at disadvantage
Ew.
while you're
Okay.
doing all of the stuff. Just because it's
So...
a level of difficulty, so it would be the 13.
Okay. So miss.
Which is unsuccessful.
Okay.
Gleister Pontaine.
Alright. Just a regular. Is that good?
You get advantage, still,
Oh.
but that is a hit.
That's a hit. Okay, sweet. Alright. Proper half damage.
All right.
Zero.
Magic Dream Sword coming in.
Yes, that's a hit.
11 damage.
How do you kill her?
Ooh, I got her, guys. I got her.
Oh shit! Yeah, make it good.
So as Stair is wrestling this just heinous witch on the ground, I imagine that like she gets the advantage for just a moment and gets him rolled over onto his back, and then she rises up to do a claw strike. Then Drell will take his instead of like a slashing, he reverses his sword and then just stabs her straight through the chest. And then just drives her back off a stair onto the ground.
And you have all successfully taken down this one of two remaining vampire spawns.
Harvest this dirty bitch.
Yay!
Harvest her body.
Ignore the limp person I'm stepping on, or sleeping, or whatever she is.
Oh,
She is
no,
currently
somebody
unconscious.
Yes, somebody tend to that person. And Sturg, you get away. Sturg, you back off, bud.
You
Jesus
just get
Christ.
away.
Get out! Get out, you rat!
Yep.
That's fine, I'll just go out the window. And look at you judgingly.
Another shattering of windows is heard.
Fucking front flip through it. Cannonball.
Yeah, I want her vampire teeth.
I think all you can do right now is a basic medicine check. Isn't that right, Nessa? Or do you still have a spell slot? She doesn't need healing though, so I think that just getting her to come to stabilizing would be good.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that, but I want the vampire teeth.
Oh, word. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
No, that's
yeah.
okay. Oh
You've
shit.
got the best.
It's gonna be a religion check.
Oh, right. For the vampire
for
teeth,
the-
it's a religion check. Did we not
Yep.
determine that Jarrell had the best religion because of intelligence +3? He's got a +3. Jarrell should roll it.
Oh yeah, no, I only have a +2. But medicine wise, I can't do much to help, except for
She remains out cold for the time being.
Oh, what the hell?
All right. So y'all want me to go for the vampire
Oh
teeth?
God.
Yes, please.
Leicester starts shaking this poor lady.
Wake up! There can't be any more dead.
He's genuinely trying, but yes, I rolled a 1 for that medicine check.
All right.
No,
Jarrell,
2.
please roll me a 1d4.
2.
All right. You managed to get 2 well-preserved vampire claws. Please roll me a 1d2. All right.
those
You.
vamp-
What's up?
the daggers that we can make out of the vampire claws,
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose they'd have any properties to overcome any sorts of damage resistance.
No.
They
They
look
are considered like a magical type of weapon. Not that they are magical, but they're like supernatural.
I think what he's asking is if it would bypass the damage resistance of other vampires.
Yes, it's like your magic dream sword.
Okay.
shit, we
Roll
all
a
need fucking vampire
d10.
claw. We need vampire claw daggers.
And you are able to extract 6 of the other vampire teeth.
All right.
Can the vampire claw daggers be used to make some sort of S&M harness for Sturg that he could like stab people he's grappling with them?
Maybe.
Like,
Weird
you mean
question.
like Kestis?
Just strap him
It's
to
a
a
perfectly
carrier.
reasonable question. Well, I don't think we could get Sturg to use a dagger otherwise, but if it's strapped
Like a
to him,
posiporcupine.
right, exactly.
What you're
And he's
describing
already
sounds
wrestling
literally like
him.
a Kestis.
You'll have to
Well,
post a
if you
picture.
if you put it on his hands, that it would. But if it was strapped to your body and you were just wrestling anyway, then it wouldn't count as being against your philosophy of not carrying weapons.
He definitely carries weapons. There's no philosophy there, there's just preference.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. All right, well, yeah.
Yes?
Could he make those things
On the fly
vampire
right
claws?
this second? No.
No,
No.
of course not. No, of course not. No. Under the right, conditions, materials, and expertise, obviously.
I think that a lot of things are possible under all of those
Perfectly ideal
caveats.
conditions. Yes.
I think step 1 is that Kestis. I don't remember if I commissioned or not.
If it's at least possible, are you talking about the silver ones?
I don't know what the fuck I even got. I have no idea.
We never got those. We talked about it. The same deal as this is it was
I know I spent a lot of
established
money on
as
it.
a possibility. Right. The vampire claw daggers. You'd have to check the text, but I don't think it's all that. And we're echoing. I don't think it's all that expensive. If it would count as, with no other bonus, just having magical ability to overcome damage resistance for anything but magical attacks, that would be perfect. That would definitely be worth it. And also, the idea of Strahd running around with vampire claws on his hands is hilarious. And adorable. It also, I mean, it looks like
Adorable?
yes, it's somewhere between Wolverine.
Look at that cute buff man.
Look
No,
at that cute
hear me out.
man
God
hugging
damn
and
it,
killing
hear me out.
people.
Hear me out. It's somewhere between Wolverine and child's Halloween costume.
Kyle, what?
A child's.
Oh.
Yes, a Halloween costume that a child's mom made with them with cardboard fingers. That's kind of what I'm picturing. Like somewhere
Yes.
between that and actual Wolverine. So yes, somewhere in the adorable zone.
That is a really weird, adorable zone.
Well, whatever, man. Ravenloft's like that.
They killed my kids, but I can't be adorable.
All
Shit, now
right.
what?
Now what indeed?
Stupid lady
What
isn't
about
waking up.
Thief? Yeah, we've still got one more to hunt down, guys. City's not safe yet.
I mean, okay. No one's gonna do what fucking I am. I'm just gonna slap the lady.
Okay. She wakes with a start and begins to scream in confusion. And
I'll
once
slap her
she
again.
spots the body of her dead husband, she begins to cry hysterically, clambering quickly away from all of you.
See, this is the emotional part that I'm not suited for. So I'm just gonna take a step back, look at a window I broke, debate going through it again. Just clear my pockets.
Stare, if you could get this vampire spawn out of the house, please.
Right. Excuse me, screaming lady. Just drag this dead corpse out.
I'm so sorry to interrupt the flow again, but holy shit, I'm looking at these books. I was not tuned in before with these books. If I successfully pull off all of these skill checks, I could learn these tools.
That's correct.
Oh my god, that's fucking amazing.
Oh,
I
God.
thought you would be excited.
Yeah, sorry, I was tuned out. I didn't check the thingy. Oh my god,
You're
that's
good.
fucking amazing. Right, so this most recent vampire that we harvested, all we got were the claws, or did we get any teeth and
You got all of
fangs?
You got
Okay.
teeth, the 2 canines, and 6 extra teeth, but I don't know if those are useful at all.
Kinda, yeah.
So I believe it's time we go continue our search.
Just leave the hysterical lady.
Leave the woman to her grief.
Didn't even ask for pay.
On we go.
Too kind.
You've made it to the tavern, but you have not yet located the next vampire spawn. Which direction would you like to go in now?
And I suppose there's no convenient trail of dead bodies that seem to be. I mean, there's obviously tons of dead bodies, but none that seem to be leading anywhere.
Yes, unfortunately, there are too many for it to be much of a outlandish variable at this point. It doesn't stand out to you.
Is this kind of where they split off when we were chasing him?
No, they split off at the coffin maker shop.
Okay.
They
As
split
we
off here. One went left and like this way, and then one went this way.
Okay, so we need to be looking down that way.
One other thing, as we leave the previous residence, can Sturg drag the horrifying remains of the post-harvest vampire's body and toss it in the streets so people can be reassured by the sight of a dead vampire?
Not horrible at all.
Reassured is the right word. They still look humanoid.
Sturg, you and I would probably misread the situation and think this was a good thing to do, so just fucking do it.
I know, I'm just saying, like.
I
our
mean-
character, horrible idea.
You guys are kind
Sure.
of gonna confuse Sturg. When is it okay to play with dead bodies? When isn't it okay to play with dead bodies?
When I play the dead bodies, everybody gets a big poo-poo. But when you
yeah, I
do
was
it's
gonna-
all fun.
I was just gonna say, if he insists on playing with dead bodies at inappropriate times, then I feel like he should be obliged to use that power for good at occasions.
Just be confused.
God damn it, Sturg, just do what you're told. Kane wills it.
Who?
Clayster, you're strong enough to mess with the dead bodies too.
Yes, but it's ritually impure, so.
But it's
Sturg-
beneath him, is what he's saying.
Yes, God damn it, that's exactly it. And Sturg, your fruity little god says you should do this. I don't know.
You're fruity little god.
Rudy?
You
I don't think you know
guys
anything about my god.
trail down the street of Valaki once more. And something about this rundown building catches your eye.
Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
All right.
What catches their eye precisely? Are there any sounds?
It is less lively than a lot of the houses around it, leading you to believe that it is abandoned, and thus potentially a good spot for hiding.
Any open doors or broken windows?
I mean, that's what we're looking
Plenty
at.
of broken windows, but the door is mostly intact.
I see.
Let's open that bad boy up.
And as you walked forward, one of the spawns springs from the darkness and begins to attack you.
All right. Oof. It's me very off guard.
It does.
Hey.
Okay, can I get in this window?
Yes, but Mallory is currently standing right in front of it.
Can't I move through him?
Mallory's
move.
turn is next,
Yeah.
though, so I'm sure you can figure something out.
Just
Can't
like
just move through an ally space like freely.
just kick
Well-
him out of the way.
Yeah,
Or, I
I'm
mean,
sure that this can
he's-
be one of the broken windows. That's probably not a problem. Go ahead.
Okay, it's not letting me through.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
What the fuck's happening?
Squeeze!
Sorry, hold on. I'm having a jump gate issue. There you go.
Go here. I can see her. Do mind sliver.
Hey. Nada, my friend.
Dang
That's the first time it hasn't worked. It's got a much better track record than Toll the Dead.
Oh, for sure, for
Mhm.
sure.
Following suit. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. And stamp, 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 stamp. That's what a little freaky guy does. Stabbing their womb. And give him a little slap on the nose. To very little effect. But very high rolls.
Okay. Going to take a step forward, remaining
Mhm.
within 5 feet of everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and is going to rake its claws at Jarrell.
No.
Does this
Still
not trigger
no.
Sentinel?
Did
I have not. I
did
have not gone anywhere.
No, I mean like you attack an ally.
Oh,
I'm not within 5 feet of
yes.
Mallory.
No, I
If
meant
we
like
use
for
our
So the
reaction,
enemy is.
Oh, okay.
I could use my reaction to attack. Yes.
Yes. So the question is
though?
yes. I was misunderstanding the context.
Was I not skipped? Because I thought I have a 21. When I supposed to be top initiative?
Oh. I think you were sorted, or maybe you rolled late?
Yes, if you rolled a little bit later than everybody else, you
Yeah,
might
you
have gotten
did.
skipped.
Might be. All right. Well then, is it
Go
okay
ahead
if
and take it now. I'm putting you where you go. There you go. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, sweet deal. Just a longsword strike. That's a hit. Perfect. And want to roll that savings throw? That's going to be my second superiority dice used for a goading strike. Total of 8 damage.
And that's a wisdom.
Yes, wisdom DC 13. All right. So yeah, that roll against Jarrell is going to have disadvantage because I had goaded him, and I'm
Both missed anyway.
well, whatever. Pretend that I helped, if you wouldn't mind. And then I'm going to use my reaction to exercise that, and whoa, fail. But yeah, that's it for me.
He'll do it too.
And then we would
Tiny bit of damage.
pick up as normal.
Okay. Then it is Sturk.
Well, I'm gonna do the thing that I do best. Grab in my arms, my warm embrace. A big hug.
Really looking forward to the
Ooh.
moment that I can get Sturk to die.
Yeah, I know you hate it.
I really do.
You are my friend.
There's no telling how much it's done to keep us alive this whole game.
It
Uh-huh.
really
No,
is.
I had a really
It's
big
so
eye opener
helpful.
when we did the different Friday Strahd game. That
Yeah, the
boss
fuck
that I
you did.
grappled, holy shit! It is like night and day difference. Shit's nasty.
What are we doing here?
Oh, I didn't mean. I meant to just post. I'm hexing him again. I didn't
Okay.
mean to do the roll thing.
There you go.
Strength. With disadvantage on all strength checks. And I will go with my Magic Dream Sword because he's in melee.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. That's all I've got.
Nice die.
Okie dokie. Just a proper sword strike again.
Mhm.
Well, if I hit, it'll be a goading strike.
It is a hit.
That's a hit. Goading strike it is. All right, I'm gonna save my last superiority dice, but that brings me down to my last one. So, you want to roll that savings throw, DC 13, and my damage. Sweet. So total of 14 damage. Yay! And I got him again. Fucker. All right. Disadvantage against anyone but me, and that's it for me.
All right, nice. You guys are doing good on this fight.
All right, we're just gonna keep trying.
Only I could rage.
If only, if only. It's almost as though you're doing poorly or something. I don't know.
I just missed my,
Damn.
you know,
It's not working
Extra-
this time.
12 damage.
Yeah. Not this time, Nisa. Sorry.
Alrighty. I guess.
Oh well.
My Ellery.
Step.
Mm-hmm.
15, okay. Up.
Hmm.
Bring
What
it
you
on.
gonna do? Who you gonna hit?
Disadvantage against anyone but me. Go back to hell with your brothers and sisters.
We're gonna try to break out. All right, that's
Okay.
gonna go poorly.
Very poorly.
Yeah. And to make it even worse, shove. Wow, I suck. But you might suck more.
That's very likely.
Ah,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
It was meant to roll at disadvantage. I don't know why it didn't.
There we
Ah.
go.
See, I almost feel bad. I feel like I'm bullying you. I'm kind of sitting
I
here
mean,
like
you're
that.
welcome to stop. I'll take that. You can fucking quit that shit right now
Don't
if
stop.
you feel that bad about it.
Listen. It's don't stop. It's not about player versus DM. Think about the children and think about our post game homestead.
No.
Okay. No. You every time you wrestle,
Wow.
everything that we see, you're saving
Bummer.
those children.
I don't care about the children. That's the thing.
We
Well,
will.
I'm just
Then-
wrestling to wrestle.
Right, wrestle. Then don't feel bad about the DM because
It's like every
She's
time
trying to
I grapple
she's trying to hurt.
something.
She's trying to hurt the children.
I don't care for the children, really. I just care for Lancelot, if I'm being
I
honest.
know you don't, but you love wrestling, and I'm putting it towards the purpose of saving my children. So wrestle.
Ever
damn it.
since,
We will name
that hag fight, I just felt so bad of just silencing that old hag. She just kept getting fucking stabbed and beat while being silenced.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're pissing me off.
They would have killed us if they had gotten their shit together. If we had engaged them on like equal terms, they would have annihilated us. Okay, there's like no reason to feel bad because again, it saved our lives.
Slicer, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Arguing with God.
Was it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
My goodness. Well, we're also having
Just
a
yapping.
spirited debate. Miss Abby.
Actually,
It's Gleister standing there with his sword and his hands on his hip, and he's just turning. You know, I'm just trying to have this conversation with you mid fight, and then he misses because.
I'm gonna piss you off by saying Jarrell and Glenn, you both had advantage. So you can roll again.
Oh yeah, I'll try.
Oh, did you pin her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A pin, push.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Alright, so 2 slashing
Yep.
damage after the resistance.
I feel like when we fight Strahd, I'm gonna be hit by a lot of things.
I'm gonna target you so fast.
Yeah, I don't
Hopefully
blame
by that
you.
point, we'll have some
I
actual
would be
magic.
so pissed.
Mm-hmm.
This is like how I feel about players who play Polar Master and Sentinel.
I need to feed.
I mean, this is probably what it's
Bunker.
like having me as a player. My character is very OP. My PC is, so I get it. But also, God damn it. Nice.
Right,
What's
so-
up?
I did move
The
over
pieces-
if you wanted to do anything melee. You have the opportunity.
You can join in on the little
Yes.
beatdown.
because she is grappled, I can touch her. I'm going to.
Oh. Okay.
Damn.
Oh, god damn it.
I think you're better off just smack him with your club.
Right?
Yeah, because
For
they have
half the
disadvantage.
damage.
Or,
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions, and nobody needs healed.
Yeah.
Just you.
That's alright, it happens.
That's all I can do, you guys.
Oh well. Hey man, it's something.
I mean, it's not as though you're not killing them.
Yeah. It feels like just a really slow process of brutally murdering something inefficiently.
Uh-huh.
God.
this is pretty
You know.
much like a gaggle of children just swarming a giant hulking man.
Yeah.
Stirring
every
the
time.
fat kid holding his legs.
Hmm.
Pretty much every fight we do. It's amazing. I barely ever get hit.
Just you wait till the day she hits me with Banish, and I'm just stuck like for 10 turns, and you have to fight on your own. That'll be fun.
Yikes.
Oh, okay.
You
Let's
break
see.
free.
Well, we'll see. She doesn't do guaranteed success. Oh, I guess she does. Wait a minute. She's hexed.
He is heck.
Oh, shit. You son of a
I'm sorry.
fox.
I'm sorry.
I'm sick of yous. God damn it!
Oh, so close.
That is some bullshit. I don't like it here anymore.
This is literally just bullying.
Yes, you are bullying me, and it is going to bite you in the ass.
Hey man. Get more spellcasters that are not in within grappling range. Give them banish.
Why
There you go.
are you giving the DM ideas?
This
Side are you on?
feels so bad. Every fucking encounter has just been. That's the big bad. All right, let me at him. And they just sit on the floor screaming. Can't do shit.
You're gonna get petrified.
I fucking hope so.
It's also
It's
been
disgusting.
a lot of like big bad single enemy fights so far, so
Oh,
it works to
yeah.
our advantage.
Sergey, what are you doing now?
I'm heading with one free arm. Because I'm a pinning. Staring. Just
So you're only
shove.
grappling this creature?
Yes, I'm only grappling them, and they're also prone, which means they can't get up. They're not restrained. They're just prone.
I thought you
Which
did
is-
pinning.
I try to always do shove, and I say shove specifically.
Got it.
If I was
Alright,
wrong,
I'll take it.
you may smite me.
She would have stood up on her turn, wouldn't she?
No,
Yeah,
you
she
did.
probably would have if I had known, but that's fine. It's not a big deal.
No, because 0 movement from grapple means you can't get up.
Uh,
Oh,
That's
that
the
is
whole-
true. That is true. You are correct. So I would have tried to stand up and I would have been wrong.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright. So she takes her damage.
It's like a really bad person right now.
You
Just
are a
fucking.
bad person.
I know.
I'm just
Especially in this situation, it's just bullying.
You're kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh no!
Alright.
I feel bad. I'm
No,
starting to
don't feel
for
bad.
the
I'm still having
guys.
fun.
I
I'm
feel
still
bad for the bad guys.
I will put my shield away, two-hand my sword. See if you do any better. There we go. Oh, I have advantage now, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can crit.
It's disgusting, but this is
Cannot
the
crit.
bread and butter.
Nine slashing damage.
What about
Oh,
your hex damage?
Hex, yes.
You're the only one of us doing actual damage.
Yes, currently.
Alright, well that's a hit.
That is.
Alright, so 4 damage after the resistance.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Shit's torture.
Slowly but
Convinced.
surely.
Yeah, but if we busted a bunch of vampire claw daggers, this could go way quicker.
Okay, buddy.
Luigi's Julius Caesar, every vampire spawn.
Okay. Is how we're gonna kill Strahd? We all just pull out 1 dagger each. Just pin him down.
Amazing.
Death by 1,000 cuts
Can you
him.
imagine, anything more dramatic than that? He throws up his cape like
That's not
Caesar
the
did
best
at the last
damage roll.
moment.
Buddy
Hey,
takes
at
it.
least you stop the healing.
Yep. And it's
That is true.
probably doubled, but
Maybe.
that helps a little bit.
A flick of sun.
Okay. So yep, that is it for me.
Hey, at least this one hit.
Yeah, it did.
Beautiful.
Damage could have been better, but
Hey man, you stopped healing. That's like at least 10 damage, technically speaking. More like 20.
That's true.
I'm wrong, clicking the wrong buttons here.
Uh-huh.
Why am I doing that? Beep, boop, beep, up, beep, beep, beep. Oh.
Gonna continue on. She's hexed. I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kill myself right now.
Oh my god, it's a killer combo. I love it.
It's literally been 2 crits, but in the wrong fucking spots, and that makes me wanna explode. What are you doing to her right now?
I'm gonna stab her again and feel sorry. Oh, I don't stab her. Never mind, I have advantage. Because I'm a mad person. Oh, no, I don't stab her. Look at that. I miss. Amazing.
You're distracted.
I'm distracted by guilt.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
One off a crit. Oh, God.
That does
No,
not
it's
hit.
a miss. Bummer.
God.
Nice.
Okay.
You still awake over there, our dragonborn friend?
oh, so sorry.
No, it's fine. Just don't ever let it happen again.
Okay. Bad.
No, you're fine. Constitution. That's a nay.
Listen, this is bullshit. Okay, this is pissing me off.
If you think you're having it bad, think about the vampire swan.
I don't care about her.
It's getting murked right now. Yep, that's a hit.
Oof.
That is a hit.
Oh, yeah. Should there be like a crit option I click on this? Or am I just silly Billy?
There is a crit option. It rolls automatically, but you have to hit it in chat.
Hoodoodle. Now I waste time by typing 1d4.
No. Just click it in chat. Press monk unarmed strike right there in chat.
No. I'm difficult.
You got it, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Puff's chest.
And it's less angry and more scrabbling for its life now.
I feel bad. I almost want to roll myself at disadvantage because I just feel so bad. Oh,
Yeah, it's fine.
this poor creature. What am I doing? I'm
Doing
gonna.
the bidding of you're doing the bidding of Bane, all right?
I
Make
don't
the
know
vampires-
anymore.
Make the vampire
Um,
spawn suffer. That seems to matter to you. Making things suffer for your silly god. So do it, alright?
That's not
complaining.
quite how that works.
Oh yeah? You think
It's gonna-
Bane would want to hear you complaining? Do you?
I don't think you know my relation to my god, sir.
I don't know shit about the relationship with your god. I literally thought your god was dead until like a couple days ago, you dumb piece of shit. So just
Why are you
whatever.
so angry?
Make the
Gleister
vampires
hates Strahd so much.
You know what? I'll just. Oh god.
It's
It's
Strahrd's
the
fault Myrtle's
same-
dead.
It's the same night. Okay, the nerves are a little frayed. And it's not like we're in public trying to not look like crazy people. We're literally in a dead person's home fighting a vampire spawn. So just fucking make it suffer. Sorry, Jarell.
I think it's been suffering the past 5 turns.
Yes, it is pain and suffering hard.
Don't forget your hex.
Oh, damn it. Thank you.
I don't want you to suffer any longer.
Double the damage for it.
Hell yeah.
So I forgot to roll with advantage.
Gosh darn it, Gleister. Gosh darn it,
Even
Gleister.
with advantage.
Maybe you should stop swearing at me and start hitting the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
exactly it.
That's the curse
I
of Bane.
I'm gonna
I
keep
missed
trying.
because I
I
was,
love it.
Keep my god's
Doing-
name out of your mouth.
Okay,
I
Will
was
Smith.
doing Strg out.
Dude,
Jesus.
there's no
God damn
way. There's no way.
Okay, if you're pissed, I'm also pissed, so don't worry.
I call a reroll.
No, you're not
Just-
allowed. I can't
Cox
cheat.
die. That die is obviously Cox.
No,
Oh.
you're done.
There's no way.
Oh. This guy sucks.
Oh, brother, this guy
Guy
stinks.
stinks. We're just gonna struggle for our lives. What's the game plan?
Oh,
Okay. I'm not even going to. I'm gonna break grapple. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna look back, shake my head, just stand in the doorway, contemplate. And my turn.
you see Sturg mid-battle grow a conscience.
I just feel bad for this woman.
I'm batting the shit out of them like blunt weapons for like 5 turns.
Vampire spawn! Vampire spawn! No mercy! What
Alright.
the hell's the matter with you, Stern? I hope she got an attack of opportunity on you.
30 seconds of constant pummeling. And she's just laying
You guys
there
are jumping
struggling to
it.
get up. She's
Soon
just
as
trying
I
to get up.
Thing to death, I am gonna mercilessly berate you.
Okay. I'm just gonna not care.
18 damage.
Gleister?
Alright.
This will be the last turn of her prone.
It shall be. That is a
That
hit.
hits though, right? Yep.
How would you like to do this?
Well, first I want to turn back and sneer at Sturg for walking off in the middle of this shit. And I just want to chop her goddamn head off. Not flourishing it at all, just like I'm chopping a piece of meat that I'm butchering. Like no interest or passion whatsoever. Just chop that fucker off, pick it up, and fucking throw it at Sturg.
Okay. Well, shit, I'll catch it. If I fucking can. Guess we're playing ball now.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be a hard roll to make.
Straight decks? Question mark?
Sure.
Beep, bop, beep. Yeah, okay.
Pretty decent.
I catch it. I throw it right back at him.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a straight dex then.
Please miss.
Because that would be super funny, huh?
That would be funny. And you grab it almost before it splashes you in the face.
All right, I'm gonna
You
give
drop
Sturg.
this.
I'm gonna give Sturg the finger and say your god's a fucking bitch, and then I'm gonna walk over to
God.
Jarrell and
Okay.
As you do so, a man's face appears in the dilapidated door behind you all.
I'm holding a
We need to
bloody
do-
axe for the record.
He sees, but he seems to kind of carry himself like an unflinching sort of calm. And he stops just a few paces away, but close enough to see in, and gives you a polite nod. Ah, good, I finally found you. The outsiders, whose presence has been noted with particular interest. I am Ernst, a humble servant of Lady Watchter. She has heard
comes
whispers.
stumbling. I come stumbling out with the vampire's head. I haven't handed it to Jarrell yet. He's gonna have to do the religion check. But yeah, I walk right out in front of Sturg with the fucking vampire's head. Like, who are you? What the fuck do you want?
Oh my, excuse me, let me just, and he kind of brushes his lapel, making sure he hasn't gotten any blood on him. As I was saying, my name is
Keep it
Ernst.
together.
My name is Ernst, sir, please. And I am a humble servant of Lady Watchter. She has heard whispers of your arrival, and after tonight, she's most eager to make your acquaintance. And he sort of takes another measured half step towards you again, and lowers his voice. Lady Watchter would be honored if you were to join her for dinner this evening. She believes there's much to discuss, and that you may be of great interest to her future plans, and perhaps she to yours. Please, allow me to escort you to her residence. She awaits you with eager anticipation, and I assure you it will be an evening of most engaging company and conversation, and I'm quite sure you could use some rest and reprieve after all that.
I toss the vampire head casually behind me. I don't know if Sturg catches it, but I'm not really throwing it
Nope.
at
He
him.
ducks to the
And then,
side.
I'm
yeah,
done.
I walk up to this guy and I grab him, not menacingly or roughly, but I mean, I look like a bloody crazed person, and but I kind of gently put my hands on his lapel, my gauntleted, blood-stained hands on his lapel. Say, hey, man.
Goodness.
Hey, talking to you. I need
Yes.
hey, shut up. I need a safe place to bring my. I was about to say 18, but now it's 15. My 15 children need a safe place to stay. Can your boss provide a safe place for 15 children for tonight?
He's very preoccupied with his jacket. He's looking down at your hands. The
All right,
St. Andrew's Orphanage is a good place for them. They should be plenty safe there.
All right. I release him, and then he says that shit about because he's cringing at my grip, and I release him, at that point, and then he says the shit about the orphanage, and then I go double crazy. If anyone else wants to intervene.
Someone
I'm
needs
just
to
gonna
put Gleister to a nap.
I'm gonna grapple you and just push you inside and keep you behind me, cause you kinda wild animal right now.
All right,
That's
fair
coming
enough.
from the barbarian.
Nope. I submit to your. I'm kind of gesturing at that
Jesus.
guy as
Yep.
Sturg drags me inside.
And I just you're just clawing on the door. Let me out! Let me out!
Oh, my
Jarrell, you're pretty
goodness.
charming.
This will
Jarrell,
be
you're pretty charming. You need
difficult
to
to
talk
get
to
out.
this kind of guy. Maybe you help him with the. Oh, somebody prestidigitate him.
I shall do that.
Nice.
Oh goodness, thank you, good lady. My, I knew you were a jumpy bunch, but I wasn't exactly expecting that.
No, that's just him.
Oh, well, I can't fault any of you, Dad. But please, I can't say we have room for 15 children, but we can certainly spare some protection for them. And at the very least, you will be attended to and have some comfort, warmth of your own. It
Protection is
seems
good
that the
enough.
danger has passed for now.
Yes, we would be glad to join you. Forgive our jumpiness. It's been quite the evening, as I'm sure you know.
Oh,
Shit.
yes, of course. Of course.
But
It's fully
I believe
understandable.
the city should be safe.
Good. And thanks to you, of course. Please, we understand that we owe you a great debt.
Is the blacksmith still alive, or did he die too?
Is what, huh?
Is the blacksmith still alive, or did he die too?
Are you asking me, Ernst?
Ernst.
I haven't been by there, I'm afraid, but I know we suffered a pretty substantial amount of casualties.
Hmm. Oh well.
Hopefully, the Verge Master will have taken accounts by the time we speak with him tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, why don't you just speak to Lady Fiona about that? Shall we?
Sure.
Yes, we can
Then.
see what she has to say.
Come on out, little angsty man.
Little angsty man.
Angsty man. Anky boy.
Mm.
Little ferocious
He
man.
begins to lead you down the streets of Valaki. And that is where we shall end our session for the evening because it has gone quite late now.
Okay, all
And
right,
you
fair
were
enough,
worried we
but
wouldn't have content.
Hey, we made it work.
Yes. That was perfect. Can I be reassured by this guy? I won't touch him, but like, what exactly kind of protection is being provided at the orphanage? What's he sending? He's got men at arms. What are they
One
armed
town
with?
guard.
What kind of armor do they have? How many are them? No, there's got to be 4 of them at least.
I'm not sure how many men my lady could spare, but I am certain that they will find adequate care for the children. These sorts of things are near to the lady's heart.
Well, I guess Serena's still with him. All right. Well, you guys are gonna. We'll end it there, but you guys are gonna have to forcibly restrain me from continuing to press him for details all the way, like the whole.
He really
trip.
needs a full sleep in order to recover his mental faculties.
Well, this would help me sleep if you could tell me all these things, but it's all right. We'll pick that up next time.